All right, what's up? It's Friday. It's time for another Skull Bro show. How was your week, my friend?
Just work. Normal, same old thing. Same old stuff. Working,
Yeah,
dog stuff. I went by and got him some these dog treats that clean his teeth. I stocked up on a couple of boxes of them.
nice. Well, like I've seen those the green, what they call them,
Yeah,
greenies.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
they come in like weird little shapes of little bugs and little bones and weird fucking things.
yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I had the same kind of week, man. I just worked. That's that's literally what I did this week too, man. I literally just worked and not much else went on. Regular everyday life. Fucking was it a Groundhog Day, basically? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Always. What's up, Dustin, Teresa, Templar, Maestro Pet, Sharon? What's everybody up to?
Yeah,
Tim,
good to see everybody.
Billy, David, Bob. What's up? Yeah, Uncle Edwin. What's up, Jason? Yeah, it's always Groundhog Day.
Yep.
Something on
Yeah.
the book.
That's what it seems like anyway. At least for this last week, it was definitely just like routine, schedule city, man.
I'm
Get
waiting for the
up,
weather
get
to
up, do this, do that, do the other thing, go to bed, get up, do this, do that.
I'm waiting for the weather to cool off too. We've been getting hit with some like warm days and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot lately, man, from different people, waiting for the weather to cool because we're definitely getting that light switch. The light in the evening is getting a little more golden. You know what I mean? And like there's a little more orange and red in the lights. I mean, it's the season's trying to poke through, but it's still been fucking warm.
Yeah, some of the trees are turning and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Jason?
We got
Hopefully, I
what
can
you
go
call
with you Montauk.
Halloween coming up too.
Yeah, my favorite holiday.
Yeah. Halloween's a cool holiday. For
Yeah, it's a
sure.
lot of fun, man. It's always a
That
lot
and
of fun.
I would say that and Christmas are my favorite. As a
Yeah,
kid, they was always two of them my favorite. Halloween because you got to go out, raise hell, trick or treat, and Christmas you get a bunch of treats, and it's also Jesus' birthday. So
yeah. Hey,
always
that's cool, man.
two great holidays. What holiday didn't I like? Maybe Thanksgiving I thought was pretty lame, but I still liked it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Holiday season, it's the least of the three.
I mean, I get like I like Thanksgiving for the reason that like you really don't have any responsibility other than to either cook and eat or just eat.
Yeah.
Like that's like I'm not really with the whole backstory and all that kind of stuff because most of that shit's made up and fugazi. But I do like Thanksgiving for the fact that like especially when it wasn't my responsibility to cook, it was just like show up, eat, awesome. It's done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, for me, it was just that there was no no running around doing fun stuff and nothing like
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, I get it, man. I
But
get
I
it.
always liked
Christmas does have the added bonus of like you said, some presents you get, and then you're a very religious man, so you have that too, and I respect that, for sure.
and Halloween, you get to go throw eggs and fucking trick or treat and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I just always enjoyed Halloween, man. Just everybody out in the street trick or
Yeah.
treating, and you get to do even if you're grown up, you could have like a little party with your friends or hang out,
Oh
wear masks or costumes or whatever,
yeah,
have a good time. It's just it's a nice ritual that humans have done for a really long time, and I enjoy that night. It's good. People that don't even like normally get out and do things will go out on Halloween.
yeah, for sure.
So
Pass out candy. My aunt used to pass out the apple can. What do they call the fucking apple things? I don't remember. Fucking candy apples.
candy, yeah, I was gonna say, talking about candy apples, yeah.
Yeah, red ones and the caramel ones. And it's do it for years, for like 30 years straight. All the people in the neighborhood knew right where to go for the candy apples.
Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't turn down a caramel apple myself.
Yeah, I haven't had them in years.
Oh, me? No, that's a young man's game,
Yeah,
as they say. Yeah.
and I can't remember the last time I shit ate a candy apple. Probably over 20 years ago.
I'll tell you what, man. One of the weirdest things that's when you have like kids in your family and stuff, you want to take them to like there's always like that neighbor wherever you live. There's that neighborhood that like has the biggest Halloween turnout, you know you're gonna have candy. You know what I mean? Like the most houses hand out candy and stuff.
Yep.
It'll get packed. And there was a couple of those close by, right off the highway to hell, that I went with some kids in my family to. But one of them was cool. It was very traditional. It was a great time. But the second one we went to, the houses, almost all of them, not all of them, but almost all of them, would give the kids candy. And then they were giving the parents fucking liquor and Jello shots and stuff like this. Wow. And then I started noticing that there was like all these waspy fucking parents basically wearing tennis clothes, like pulling a wagon. And at first I wasn't paying attention. I was like thinking they just have like their little kids in the wagon. No, these fuckers are pulling like wine boxes and 6-packs of beer and coolers. I'm like, where the fuck am I? When did I walk into this wasp show? What happened? What happened to Halloween? You guys are just getting drunk and no one's paying attention to the kids. Like Jimmy just fell down the fucking well and you're having another margarita.
Little Timmy O'Toole stuck in the well and they're getting sloshed.
Right. They're just getting fucked up around here. Right.
Well, there's some neighborhoods that throw like not around here, but I've seen like people talk about like Halloween block parties or something.
Yeah, sure.
I've never seen one, but like stuff like that, like the whole neighborhood will probably fence it off and have a little Halloween time.
Yeah, it's like those neighborhoods where, like, you know, this, when I was growing up, there was a couple of streets like that where I had a lot of friends, and it wasn't always just Halloween, but they would just have like street parties because literally every neighbor knew each other. Yeah, everybody was cool with each other, so they would just like set up speakers and play music, and everybody would go out in the front yard and grill, and people would just hang out in the street.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
we always knew the best houses to go to for the biggest candy bars and the most candy. We used to hit a lot of areas like that. Well, you know, bring a pillowcase. What's up, Seymour? You know, and just
yeah, you know you're going to get that haul, and that's exactly what I was talking about. We have a couple of neighborhoods like that close by, but this, like 2 years ago, one of them was handing out liquor too. And I was like, what, did you guys have a fucking meeting? Like, was there a neighborhood meeting where you all just decided you were each going to set up a bar? Like, they were, it's weird, man.
They probably did, you know?
Probably. Yeah, because it was almost all of them. Yeah. What's up, Seymour, Edwin, David? Good to see you.
There's some, you know, some people do their houses up like crazy, right? Like,
oh yeah, we're one of them, man. We really put out. I've already done a lot of decorate the inside of our house too. I did a lot too. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I was going to ask you that. I figured you and your people would definitely do Sarah Halloween fanatic. So I'm sure you.
Yeah, really, we are, man.
It's into the season, you know. It gets people into the season and shit.
Yeah, and honestly, it's really I mean, we'll have all that kind of stuff out, but at the same time, you're also putting out like fall decorations. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of Halloween, you really just have to take the spooky stuff down, and then the house is already like half decorated for fall. You know?
Yeah, you got the cornucopia, the pumpkin.
Yeah, you got everything out already, and then you just kind of keep switching things out until Christmas is done, and then finally everything goes back in the garage.
They have hay rides over there, up in Cranston, up in Johnston. They have hay rides where you can go on like big hay rides at night, Halloween, and like people come out and scare you while you're on the fucking thing.
Yeah, that's fun,
stuff
man.
Like that, yeah.
That's a lot of fun, especially if the weather's right for stuff like that. You know, if it's fucking hot, it's just not. It doesn't work. But if it's nice and cool out, and there's like a little crisp in the air, it's real nice to do those kind of things.
You know how many times you've got thrown out of haunted houses and stuff when we were younger?
Me too, man.
Because my cousin Vinny, he's like a cousin but friend. We all call each other cousins. Our fathers are friends, but he would always end up getting drunk and beating up one of the people inside the Halloween. You know how they jump out and scare you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's their job. They're not being an asshole. That's their job.
That's their job.
He would always end up like hitting one of them with a bottle or beating them up, and it would always end up like that. He'd like run away or cops come in, always something crazy like that.
Yeah, I only did that one. I was a little kid. It was like I went and saw the fucking Karate Kid Part 2 with my dad, right? In the theater. We're talking back in the 80s when we're kids. So we saw that, and then like for Halloween, I was gonna dress up, and I wanted to be like the Karate Kid, right? Like the little karate dude. And like I don't remember how old I was when that second movie came out, but I was in elementary school for sure. Yeah. And we went to a haunted house that was like near the school, and this vampire kid. I was just like hot chopping and fucking karate kicking at him. You know what I mean? Little fucking mook.
Well, we didn't want to hit. We were trying to stop him. We didn't want him to do that, right? Like we didn't.
Yeah,
want
when you're grown, sure, of course. Yeah.
No, even when we were younger, we still didn't want it. We wanted to go through the place and have a good time. We didn't want to attack the people, but he just did, and that's why we stopped going to them with him. Because even if you tell him 100 times, don't do nothing like that, man, he would do something crazy like that. And
everybody's got a friend that can't take nowhere, man.
Yeah, he was, God bless his soul, but he was one of those characters that when you took him to places in public, he'd always end up doing something crazy. And like I said, cops would come or something crazy like that.
Yeah. I'm already thinking of the friend that I have that's like that. He's not like the violent type, but he gets drunk and just mischievous shit happens and it's never good. And we're like, man, we can't take you fucking anywhere.
Yeah, I think everybody has friends like that or a friend like that.
Yeah, and if not, you need one. it keeps things interesting. It can be a wild card.
Oh yeah, it sure can.
Yeah.
This dude used to sit out on Kilney Street and get drunk and throw beers at cars, and people like, "What are you doing?" Everybody have to stop him.
That fucking sounds like somebody that got like reincarnated from like the Isle of Tortuga.
I don't know. He couldn't. I guess he got so drunk that he would, I don't know, start talking to himself and doing crazy things and things.
Pirate stuff, man. That's what they would do down. The pirates would fucking sit in the street and throw rum on everybody and say, "Here, drink this bottle." No, here, I'm gonna throw it on you.
His brother would usually calm him down, though. 90% of the time, calm him down, or someone else would, and like tell him to relax before he gets everybody arrested or something.
Yeah,
always a wild person. He was a good person, don't get me wrong, but he liked those booze and he got violent. He got like kind of violent.
Yeah. Well, we have a friend that when we were growing up, we would say that he's allergic to alcohol because every time he drinks, he breaks out in felonies.
That's a good one. What's up, Heidi? Breaks out with felonies.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a wild fucker. Oh, what's up, Heidi? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so before we get started on the regular topics and stuff, we don't normally talk too much about like Emmy and the like, but I'm just curious if you saw the more recent video that Lying Informants put out with Emmy talking about the $500,000 to fight Tommy. Did you see that?
Yeah. He's I'm gonna cover that this week coming up. Yeah, he's delusional.
Okay, well that's I get it. You're gonna cover it this week, but I just wanted to talk to you about that.
We can talk about it still.
Yeah, no, right. I'm just saying. I saw. That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah, I'd still like to talk about it. I saw that shit and was just dying.
He's crazy. The guy. He's like a lot of those. They live in like another world. Like. Yeah.
Well, the first thing that had me laughing
$1 million. Like, come on. I don't know what world you live in, but who's going to give you $1 million to fight? Come on.
And I'll give you the flip side of that coin is who wouldn't fight anybody for $500,000? You fucking moron.
No kidding. I would let Mike Tyson punch my head in. I'd go right in the ring and try to throw a punch and get knocked. As soon as I threw a punch, he'd knock me out with a counter punch, and I'd be done.
Yeah, I said on a Hell Chat recently. When I was talking about this a little bit, just nobody was on. I was just. I said I would fight an 80-year-old lady. I would make a plan with her family and say, "Here, I'm going to give you some money. I'm not going to punch her in the face, but I'm getting this money." Like,
all right, I'm going to let your grandmother punch me in the face and then scratch me in the face. And
I'm
going to act like I'm dead.
We're making a deal, but then I'm going to have to knock the old broad out. It's all with love. For $500,000, forget about it, dude. But the other thing that was like killing me too is this fucking mook had somebody sitting in the van asking him questions like he was a reporter.
He's Crayon Draw Off. Yeah, he's crazy. Jane, what's going on? He's crazy. Like, why would maybe there might be some like mob fanatic out there that might pay them a couple of grand a piece, right? It's possible.
Yeah.
A couple of grand a piece, but that's it.
That's if Tommy wanted anything to do with it or was watching it or wanted it to do. And that's what I was saying.
But nobody knows either one of them. Either one of them are not how a popular name. You know what I mean? No one's gonna.
Oh, sure.
no one's gonna want to go see that, but a small group of people even want to, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, it was funny. The other thing that was funny to me was that everything Jimmy said was a baiting. He was trying to bait Tommy into like responding. He kept saying like, I was the smart one. Everybody knows I was the smart one. They followed me. And then you hear like the little trash can reporter go, oh yeah, you've got the number 2 on your ankle, right? He's like, yeah, that's right. I got number 2.
I got number 2. Yeah. He's
and he's just trying to bait him. He's like, I was the smart one. Everybody wanted to follow me. He know that. Everybody know that. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. You're just trying to bait this dude into responding. This is
once the reporters check out on him and they check his Tommy Karate stories, which they can call Tommy himself or go see them himself and see that he never knew him or he didn't go visit him. None of that. He's a liar. He's stupid. He engages in dumb juvenile things, backs degenerates. He lives in a fantasy world. He
100% lives in a fantasy world. He's delusional as fuck.
Well, $1 million to fight somebody like that's just so. That's like me saying, here's a lot of these YouTube morons, even big YouTubers to small ones. Sometimes they get big heads, right? Mm-hmm. Just because you got a couple of hundred people that watch you once in a while, don't mean you're something special, pal. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're something special. Some of these people are fucking sick, and the first time in the world that someone's listening to them, so they get power, becomes culty, and Emmy has a lot of sycophants around him, right? Like,
and people that purposefully just troll him and get him to do dumb shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying
build him up, right?
I'm saying friend-wise, yeah, he'll have people in the chats build him up on concerned trolling, without a doubt. But on the other hand, the people around him are not honest with him, telling him what's a bad look and this and that, because look at the mistakes he's made, you know.
It's like having a friend that can't sing and they want to go on American Idol. It's your duty as their friend to say, man, you can't do that. You sound like shit. Same thing with Emmy. You're not a smart man.
Yeah.
You're not a smart man.
To be the leader and the smart one is just crazy. He was, like I said, he lives in a delusional world to think anyone's going to pay him or Tommy Reynolds $1 million for them guys to get in a ring somewhere. It's ludicrous. Like I said, maybe some guy who watches this who has some money could throw maybe, like I said, let me be generous, $5,000 a piece at them, you know?
Right, just to watch them try and punch each other in the face.
Yeah, and somewhere in a gym and maybe sell some tickets. It still wouldn't make no money, I'll tell you that right there. It would have to be done just out of the want of it.
And all of that, right? And all of that is just assuming that Tommy would have a fucking thing to do with any of it.
Yeah, what's up, Damian? And even Jimmy, if Jimmy even had the balls to get in the ring, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The other part of that video was him. He started getting his normal retard self talking about anybody comes after me wants to fight me and it's not in the ring, I'm just gonna leave them there. It's gonna be to the death. One of us is gonna die. I'm like, what the fuck are you? So you're not beating anybody to death with your hands, Jimmy, and you're a federal rat. You're an informant. You're a federal rat with FBI in your family. So you're not walking around with a gun. And if you are and you shoot somebody, even if it's in self-defense, you're going to prison.
Yeah, here's the thing with him. That's just second nature. That's like every sentence he says, he's gonna. I'm out here. Come fight me. Always challenge. Never challenge the whole internet, people. That's a bad thing to do, to challenge the whole internet. It's stupid. He's always talking tough stuff. It's stupid. He's very childish and
he's also surfing and fishing for a couple internet bucks. He's just trying to cause any kind of conversation.
Get some views. This channel shit the bed. He should have listened.
Oh yeah, big time.
He should have listened to Schmeagle, the child killer. He should have really listened to him and said, "Don't mess with those smaller channels. Don't get involved in all this stuff. Just tell your fake story or tell you whatever story you have." He couldn't do it though. P-Brain.
I'm sure Smeagol even whispered it softly and sweetly into his ear.
Yeah, probably most likely.
They were all wrapped up in a blanket in the backyard at their sleepover.
Yeah. But he should have listened. He was stupid, and not only that, he got caught up in the Tommy Karate lie. That hurt him big time, right there. That really
did. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Yep.
Yeah, especially people who watch this stuff and they want to listen to stories and shit. You know,
Yeah,
when they
and he
find
was
out.
already hooking up with these fucking all this e-begging trash. He became immediately just
Well, the main thing is when you go to channel, right, and it's all about telling a story, right, of your life story.
oh,
When
for
you get
sure.
when you get caught making lies up, you know, a lot of people don't want to watch it no more. You know, like
Yeah.
that's just that's me personally. If I'm watching something and the person's
No, for
full,
sure, and that goes triple for all the mayonnaise-filled khaki pants in Middle America. It
yeah,
goes 100%
everybody,
for
yeah,
all the fucking Metagon out there that are just like, oh wow, I want to hear all these mafia stories, and then they want to believe it's true, and they want to believe that they're looking at the guy that did it, and they don't care if he's a rat because that's not part of who they are.
yeah. And I
You
can't
know?
blame them, right? I can't blame
Oh,
them.
I don't super blame them.
Well, I'm
I
not
don't
saying
like
that's
anybody that's a mob hump, really,
they're
but I
not
can't
gonna.
blame them.
Yeah, I'm with you, but anybody, no one's gonna want a bullshit story, right?
No, right,
No matter
regardless
who
of the
you
topic,
are,
yes.
what you're watching, car racing channels, whatever it is, nobody
Yeah,
wants someone throwing bullshit at them, right? Especially
especially
when,
if you're donating money.
yeah, that too. Yes, exactly. And you're getting lied to because number one, you're insulting everybody, right? You feel everybody's a dope, and you're just insulting them.
Yeah. And he screwed a lot of those people too, because there was like a lot of those times where these people were actually trying to defend him when he was hooked up with all these e-beggars and stuff. You know, Fatty and fucking Bum Poke and all these people. And some of these just regular everyday people from Wisconsin and South Carolina and shit, they were all like Team Emmy. And then they got shit on and they knew it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they pulled the fuck off. A lot of them did.
Oh yeah.
You
A
know.
couple of them called him on his shit. Yeah, I loved it when he had to just like shut his comments off and shut his chats off and all that stuff and his Patreon. It was
That was
classic.
fun. Yeah, that was classic because you know that's what you get for telling stories and bullshit stories, and you know what do you think's gonna happen? You know, if any one of us came on here saying we were pilots or I don't know boxers or I don't know kickboxers, and then people found out, you're gonna expect people to laugh at you. Come on.
Yeah, well, that was the one thing I had to give Lying Informants points for when he made that video was that he started off with Fredo going, "Come on, I'm smart.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb," because that was the other part of Jimmy's video. That's the part we've yet to discuss. We discussed the trying to bait, Tommy, and we discussed him, acting violent and stupid and threatening to fight people in the street. But the other part of his video was going, people call me stupid. People call me dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm smart. I'm the smart one. Everybody want to follow me. I'm the smart one.
Yeah,
And
his ego had to kick in, and he had.
so the fact that Lying Informants put that Fredo clip in he gets 10 points for that because it was totally Emmy. It's exactly what he fucking did. I'm not stupid. People say I'm dumb.
Yeah, it was simple Jack time.
Totally simple Jack.
Corky's got an ego, and I don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was stupid. He's just an insecure person.
He needs to be tied up by some giant fat lady at an ICP concert, and they can just feed him. Keep him as a fucking pet and show him to people.
Well, I think his ultimate goal is to have like a book or a movie done about him. I'm not sure. I think that's his ultimate goal.
Yeah, that ship sailed. He gave all his stories away for free.
Yes, yeah. He gave even though people would still watch a movie, but here's the problem. The other people are gonna want corroboration, and none of those people are gonna corroborate his stories. What's up, Maureen?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not gonna corroborate.
Well, and I've agreed with you before. There would obviously be some people that would buy the book or read the book even though they knew the story. I realize that, but yeah, not enough for him to end up. He might, if he was really lucky and played his cards just right, which he wouldn't because he's born fucking just stupid. He might be able to get a Tony Pizza level of fame on Netflix, possibly.
But here's the Tommy Karate thing will hurt him. But yeah, they would still put him on a stupid show like that, right?
Yeah, and he might get his 30 seconds or a minute to talk or whatever, and he could show that to everybody. Yeah, that would be his.
I couldn't agree with you more, Uncle Edwin. The mob movie era is over. I can't agree more with you.
That Irishman shit helped kill it.
Yeah. Well, it's just No, they don't make good. They don't make good movies anymore. When's the last time a real good movie was made about the mob or gangsters or something?
They can't make those movies or shows anymore without trying to like pin the blacks and the Italians against each other, or making somebody a secret fag, or like
yeah, I know, ain't it? I know, but let's be honest, and that's why that's good. That's a good point Uncle Edward made. That's why the era is over too, for a lot of stupid reasons. They just don't know how to write movies. They want to put wokeness into stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
When's the last time a good movie came out? What, the '90s? Goodfellas or something? Casino. Those were good movies, you know.
Yeah.
That's about it. I can't think of any other good movie. There's some
the last like gaudy movie they made was an atrocity, and then The Irishman was an atrocity.
The Irishman too. I wasn't a fan.
It was so bad. And there was, it had a couple of parts in it that were like, okay, that was pretty cool, and like the acting, it's like the acting isn't so bad, but man, stuff like when Grandpa De Niro, I think they had him out there like acting like he was stomping on some dude and fighting him, and it was like it looked like shit. It was totally ridiculous.
Yeah,
and the whole story is dumb.
They had him playing a 17-year-old or a 21-year-old. What's up, William Carroll? They had him playing a 23-year-old kid. It's like, what are you doing? This man is in his 60s. Why is he like get a younger actor? Not like, why not put a younger actor?
It was just weird for me. I see some people in here that said they enjoyed it, and I'm glad you did. Yeah, but it just wasn't for me. I didn't care for it.
That's why everybody has their own taste. There's some people 100%. That if you disagree with them over a movie, they will hate you. There's some weird people out there, but yeah, no, I didn't like it at all. I think Ray Romano did a great job acting. I think there was a couple of good actors that played supporting roles, but
it had its moments. That's what I was saying.
Minor roles. I think Pacino was ridiculously stupid. I think De Niro was ridiculously stupid.
I think both of those people you just mentioned should have stopped acting a while ago and just went and enjoyed their money.
Yeah, maybe who knows? Maybe you don't get that much luck, or I don't know how it goes. You don't pick the right script. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I'm not into acting or famous things like that at all. But yeah, no good movies. That's Saints of Newark was terrible.
I refuse. I heard too much about it. I'm not watching it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's just a stupid movie. Makes no sense.
Yeah, that's what I heard from everyone that saw it, and I started hearing about it immediately.
The reason they made the two guys fight was the dumbest reason in the world. It made no sense. It's like, wait a minute, they were helping each other. Why are they turning on each other all of a sudden? Why is that? It's weird. It was just stupid in so many ways. And it was unrealistic shooting scenes. Guys walking down the street, just shooting a shotgun. Other guys winging 25, 90 bullets. Nobody gets hit. And then the guy's got a clear shot at his head. He doesn't even take it for some reason. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff about it immediately. After some of my friends started seeing it. And some of that I won't even say on here.
Someone told me to check out this stupid movie. It was a cringe movie. I knew it, and I put it on and watched a little bit of it. Tenth and Wolf. It was so dumb. It was so weird and stupid. They had that guy Johnny Ribisi in it, and he was like playing some like young mob boss or something, and he was
right
old like Sicilian guys who would listen to clowns sing. It was so bizarre. I was like, what is this? I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah, like one of those direct-to-video fucking B movies or some shit.
They had Brad Retto playing half a Corky. The guy was just a drunk through the whole movie. It made no sense. The guy was driving to Kuwait to kill Saddam Hussein. It was weird. It was terrible. Just terrible. It's a cowboy with one leg, like hitting on all the girls like a pervert.
That's always interesting.
Yeah, it was stupid.
One-leg cowboy hanging out.
I can't think of any other. Or or even a gangster movie in general, like that movie with Johnny Depp sucked, Public Enemy. John Dillinger's an awesome story right there. They butchered that movie too. They love butchering movies and just not making them good. I don't know if it's lazy writing.
There's definitely a lot of that going around, but I think a lot of the woke bullshit that they just force into storylines can ruin things too.
Well, that goes without saying.
And they're doing that with huge titles, like even like Rings of Power. They caught all kinds of serious shit the first season because it's like,
Rings of Power? I don't know what that is.
It's like the First Age. Like if you're into Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, or if you've watched any of that.
I like Lord of the Rings. I never seen the ones.
Well, the Rings of Power is a show that I think it's on Prime. I'm not 100%. I think it's on Prime. It might be Netflix, but it goes through and tells the story of like the whole First Age of like how Gandalf came about and like where the like all the hobbits come from and how the rings, all those rings were made and all that stuff. Huh?
Forged by the different people, like in Lord of the Rings said, right? So it showed how they got together and did it.
Yeah, it shows how they made the rings and all that stuff, right? Okay, but cool. They started doing really weird stuff for people that are like genuinely into the books and like into the stories. And I am one of those people. I'm not one of the people that felt like they needed to get online and write somebody like a Karen, but there were a lot of people that did. And
what's up,
they did a lot of weird shit, bro. Like they were making black elves and dwarves and stuff. And people were like, yo, I'm not racist, love everybody, but that's not a thing. Like that's weird. And like they're fucking...
Well, they gotta stick to the books. That's my problem.
Yeah, there's like, fucking Asian dwarfs and fucking goblins. The people are like, bro, like I get it, give everybody a job, love everybody, but I want to see this fucking story. Why did you invent a character just to put a black person? Like, I get it. It's not racist. I'm just saying, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're someone who wants to stick with the books like myself. So if it was a green horse in the book, I want it to be a green horse on the movie. Now that is snobby or whatever, but that's what I like. And most people don't want their characters all mixed up.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to see Tom Cruise play fucking MLK Jr. either.
No, or a Scottish guy play a Zulu warrior.
Yeah, right, you name it, dude, right. I don't want to see some blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman get the part of Pocahontas. Like, that's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? It's just fucking stupid.
Put like some blonde kid playing Tecumseh, the Indian.
Right. Just fucking make the story the story. It's not anybody, and nobody's keeping anybody out of anything. We're just fucking tell the story. I got no problem. You fucking do a book, do all the movies you want with nothing but fucking black and Asian people. Write the story that way. That's okay with me. I got no problem with that.
It is though. That's these white, lily white, yuppie-ish executive Hollywood types. They try to be all this politically correct and all this crazy stuff, and they end up ruining good series and good shows and stuff. Like,
it's very beta. It's a very beta move.
Super beta move.
It's a super fucking beta move.
They did it in the House of the Dragon too, and it makes no sense because here's why: the Valerians and the Targaryens are from the same place. They're the only two families that survived, from old Valyria, right? And they're like albinos with purple hair and purple eyes and shit, right?
Yeah.
And they made them black people, and then they like intermarried or something, and they had the kid, and people's like, well, we don't know why it's not his kid, and it's like, well, obviously because the two parents are white. It was just weird.
Yeah.
People were real because there are black people in Game of Thrones. They're called Summer Islanders. There's a lot of captains in the Golden Company that are black. I forget what other names they call the other people over there. They call these different names of them. They don't call them black people. They call them Summer Islanders. And there's a couple of Asians that are in the Golden Company mercenary groups,
Right.
So they are in that world, but they're not in the world of Lord of the Rings, It just go by the book, right? Like,
yeah, it's weird, bro. It's just a weird thing. It's just a weird thing. Elves are fucking pale.
Yeah.
It just is what it is, man. You know. But I mean, they do it with so many others. What's another show recently I watched? They did this show called Chaos. You know, I'm like really into like Greek mythology and all those stories. And this show Chaos is based on like the story of like Orpheus, right? So they have to go down to the underworld. He's going to rescue people, all this kind of stuff. Well, for no reason at all, they get to a point in the story where they're describing this dude named Canis. And he has to tell his story of like where he came from. Now, Canis comes from the Amazons, apparently, in this story. And now, remember, the whole time you're watching the show, Canis is a fucking straight up dude, right? So Canis starts telling his story, and he's like, well, I was an Amazon. And the woman that he's talking to is like, well, that's crazy. That means that you would have got kicked out of the tribe at like what, like 11, 12 years old, right? Because the Amazons were all women and they eschewed all men at a young age. If that's just the way it was.
Yeah.
So Canis is telling this story and he's like, yeah, man, it was super fucked up. You know what I mean? He's like, it was really rough. He goes, especially since later on they fucking killed me, you know, because they're in the underworld having this conversation.
Yeah.
And he starts telling a story and stuff about how it happened. Turns out they show it and it's a fucking girl.
Wow.
It's like a 14 or 15-year-old girl wearing like boys' clothes and acting like a boy or whatever. And the mom sits down and goes, hey, you know, I know you're a female like in form, but you're not in function and you have to leave. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So Canis, this motherfucker with a mustache and chest hair, are you telling me this is fucking Chaz Bono?
Yeah,
what am I watching? What just happened? This is a classic Greek myth. Fucking, you just threw a tranny into the fucking Greek myth. What is wrong with you, Netflix?
Yeah, the Netflix is known for that. What's up, Mob Rats One? What's up, Carmella?
That shit doesn't even make any sense. You got kicked out of the Amazons for being a dude, even though you've got a vagina. What is wrong with you, Netflix?
Yeah, that's weird, ain't it?
You know what I'm saying? And they did it just to do it, just to put fucking wig hair on this fucking lady's chest, I guess, and pass it off as a dude. Like,
Very
what the
bizarre.
fuck?
Very bizarre story. Forget about it. Wow, that's fucking nuts, man.
Not safe anywhere. Even just trying to watch a good show with like based on the Greek myths you know and love. You're like, oh, here's a she-male. Fooled ya.
Yeah, they're gonna throw that everywhere. They want to convince the children, and you know, to become that and all that crazy stuff. What's up, Charles? What's going
What's
on,
up, Carmella? Good to see you, Charles, Maureen. Yeah, crazy stuff, right?
Yeah, they wrote even I think it was The Outsiders. I forget what no, not The Outsiders. I forget what movie it is, but shit, I forgot which one it was. Sometimes with movies I can't remember.
Yeah, I get you, man.
I get thumbs on them.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they abuse everything.
Well, you want to talk a little bit about North Korea?
Yeah. Let's talk Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, we'll just keep a little tab on what's been going on. You know, we did the Diddy roast last week. We're still going to talk about him this week, but we didn't focus on like our regular news and trash and stuff last time. So I figured that we'd at least touch base. North Korea stopped sending poop, but they are still sending trash. So that's kind of interesting development.
So they're still sending garbage and junk over there.
Yeah. They just sent another 300 balloons a couple days ago, and before that they did it at 500. So I mean, they're steady pumping these fuckers in there, and the South Koreans are getting pissed off.
You know what I was curious about? If anybody's got directly hit by one coming out of the sky.
I haven't seen anything about getting killed. I haven't seen that.
About that.
It's possible, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, it's very possible, but
most
likely the odds are pretty slim. But
yeah, I'll see if I can find anything about that, or if anybody's been injured.
Because they could drop in trash, drop in a garbage bag, a garbage, a bottle,
sure,
and then the bottle hit somebody in the head, and forget about it. You're a dead person.
Oh, if anything dropping in the sky, yeah, right, no doubt about it.
A bottle cap or a penny. If you drop a penny off the Empire State Building, it'll hit you in the head and kill you.
Yeah, I'm sure I wonder if anybody's gotten sick too. Carmela says maybe not killed, but I'm sure they've gotten sick. I mean, if anybody got a straight turd to the face, or like their baby was eating ice cream and caught a turd to the head, I mean, somebody had to have gotten sick, right?
I'm sure. Yeah, there's people that probably got dysentery on the
Yeah, because there was literally
something
poop everywhere. Those first couple months when they were like doing 500, 1,000 balloons at a time, and they all were filled with animal feces and sewage and stuff. I mean, people obviously got that shit on them. It was all in the street and all on people's houses and cars and stuff. So
yeah, that's terrible. Imagine coming outside and that stuff just smashes you or hits your car.
oh yeah, you're psychologically fucked for the rest. There's never going to be a day in your life when you walk outside and don't look up just to make sure, you know, you get shit on by a bird 2 years later and you have a nervous breakdown.
Has South Korea dropped any K-pop on them or no?
No, they haven't. But their rhetoric is getting stronger. They're starting to say, listen, and I think that's why they stopped sending poop. That's just my guess. I think that they're continuing the trash because they're like, you're not going to tell me what to do. But I think they stopped sending poop because they could tell that like shit was getting right. The shit was getting real. South Korea was like, listen, man, you keep fucking around and we're going to actually shoot one of you bitches. Like they were getting real, dude. South Korea's like, we're going to shoot some fucking missiles. We're going to start getting down. You're not going to keep putting stuff into our fucking airspace. This is costing us money. It's costing time. We're having to put out like alerts and shit to our citizens. And, you know, this is becoming a problem. You know, you've did it a few times. We send some shit back to you. You send some stuff back to us. But if this continues, then there's going to be a response. So I think that's probably why they stopped loading the bags with turds. But they are still sending garbage. Like they're still taunting them. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll keep
very dangerous. Like little kids can get sick and die. You know, what if an infant inhaled something? You can't. They shouldn't be doing that shit. But like I said, they hate each other. And World War III is coming, so who knows? They're probably just ready to go over it. There's plans right now and directives that they've had for years. You know, when they hit the button and go over that line and fight each other. Someday.
Yeah, this.
So they use a nuke. God forbid someday. Someone's gonna listen. Things get made, they get used, right? Name something that's got made that hasn't been used, right? Everything gets used at one point or another, right? There's some psycho's going to get their hands on a nuke. You watch, or launch one day.
No, I agree with you. It's a numbers game. When it happens, or, you know, it's hard to tell, but I'm sure there's already some scary groups that have gotten a hold of them or do have them.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Kim? Yeah, exactly. What's up, Maestro Pat? Yeah, there's people that probably got their hands on them. Hopefully, hope to God nobody ever uses one, you know, because that's going to hurt the earth, kill a lot of people. God help.
And hopefully we know who they are and we're keeping an eye on them. We're going to blow them up with a fucking pager or send Delta Force in on their ass while they're on the toilet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully they can get them before they can.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're keeping an eye on them. If anybody tries to pull some bullshit, then they go in and clip them.
Yeah, what's up, Carol? Yeah, anybody sick enough to go kill a bunch of people? Yeah, you do something with that person, because you take innocent lives. Someone's mother, someone's grandma, someone's little brother. Fucking psychos.
Yep.
Yeah, those people are creeps. Those spree shooters and shit. They're creepy bastards. They really are.
Oh, just speaking of shooters, did you see the? Let me turn this. That was a quick report on the K-poop versus K-pop for everybody. So they're still sending. They're not sending shit balloons anymore. They're still sending garbage balloons. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. South Koreans are getting mad. They're talking their bullshit back. So we'll keep an eye on it. But did you see? Speaking of shooters, that fucking weirdo, that born Stunad fucking Gavon down south, that was on the golf course getting ready to take a shot at Trump. Did you see they arrested his fucking son for child porn?
No, when?
Like this last week or two. I've been sick, so let's call it the last 2 weeks.
Wait, the guy's father?
No. The guy that was on the golf course that was trying to shoot Trump.
Yeah.
His son.
Oh, he
got arrested.
I didn't even know
His son got arrested for the gross stuff.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, look at the family. They're mentally fucking out. What's up,
Yeah.
King Don?
Well, I told the father's definitely mentally out. That guy had a horse living in his house with him. That dude's fucking clipped in the brain, bro.
Yeah, if you're gonna go take a shot at a political figure, you got to be fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
You got to be out of your mind to do something like that.
Of course, dude. It's a fucking suicide mission.
Yeah,
For
it
real.
is. Not only that, it's just wrong, but it's a suicide
And a
mission.
shame on your family name for 100 years.
You took the words out of my mouth. You may be gone off this earth, but your family has to live with your last name.
Yep.
So you do something like that, and all your cousins, all your nephews, your nieces, your children are all gonna have a bad fucking name.
Yep. You never seen the movie National Treasure? Look at those poor bastards. They thought them fuckers were involved in clipping Lincoln, and they got fucked.
Dude, that was a great movie.
I love those movies.
National Treasure is a great movie.
Those are great movies, man. But yeah, they brought a shame on their house in the second. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The second movie, yeah, that was real, bro. Dude showed up and he was like, "I've got evidence. Your family was the pieces of shit."
Yep. Yes. They framed his family, and they had that bad name. Yeah.
Good stuff.
That happened a lot in history, during the revolution and stuff, where people got branded as loyalist sympathizers, stuff like that.
I'm sure. Of course, man. You were taking people's word for everything back then, so you were pretty much fucked if a group of people came against you. You were screwed, bro. There was no internet, no cell phone picture evidence.
No. What's
Six
up, Joe?
people said you fucking did something. You did that shit.
Yeah. If three people want to lie on you, you're done.
I'm saying, look at those poor people got clipped as witches. Come on now.
Yeah, all them women that got killed, and men too, as witches and male witches, or whatever they call them, walks, or whatever the fuck.
Warlocks.
Warlocks. Okay, I said walks, like a fucking student. But a lot of people look at the guy, poor bastard, Giles Corey, right? Salem witch trials. They put all blocks and big stone blocks on his chest and crushed the old guy.
Yep.
Because they wanted his land too. It was a lot of neighbors.
It was all bullshit.
Neighbors to get their land and shit. Or if it was let's say she was an old lady, they probably had multiple sclerosis, didn't want to bother with nobody. And she was like, "Get out of here, kids." All of a sudden, they start calling her a witch, and she gets struck.
Petty grievances. Yep,
yeah,
petty grievances, man, and then paranoid bullshit and thievery and just lies. Yep.
Well, they say it started off with a couple of people, just like kids messing around in the woods with like black magic or something.
Well, I was up there. I was up there last year for Halloween. I was in Salem. I went through the museums and stuff, and it was the girls that weren't really allowed to have fun or dance or do any of that shit. They were expected to be inside the house doing what the fuck they were told and just stay there. And then they went out into the woods at night and they were just having some fun, man. They lit a fire. They were fucking singing songs, being girls, being teenage girls, dancing with each other. And they got caught and they were like, "Oh, we got entranced by the devil. It was witchcraft. There's a devil in the woods," and all this fucking shit. Yeah. That's how all that stuff kicked off.
During Puritan times, that didn't fly. You know what I mean? The Puritan community.
They were scary people. They were very scary people.
Well, they were good, decent people too, but
some of them, yes, but
that's too strict for me. That kind of stuff, too strict, and I'm a Catholic anyways, not a Puritan. But and a lot of them were nuts, and a lot of them were good. But the movie. Ever see the movie The Crucible? What's up, Josie? Sons of It.
I mean, I want to say I think so, but it's not coming in the fore. It sounds very familiar.
It's with Daniel Day-Lewis. It's about the Salem witch trials and John Proctor. You got to watch that movie. That's an epic movie right there. That man, John Proctor's true story too. This guy had integrity. Listen, all they wanted him to do was wear a W on his shirt, that he was a witch, a scarlet letter, and he wouldn't do it because he didn't want to sign it as a witch and sign a paper because he wasn't a witch, and they killed him over it. What's up, Billy? His wife begged him. She's like, "Just sign it." I signed it, right, just like in the movie too, and he wouldn't do it, and they fucking executed the poor bastard. It was a good movie though. When Winona Ryder's in it, she plays this harlot that makes up the lies and stops all the girls going crazy. It's pretty good. You should check it out. Anybody gets a chance to watch that movie?
I might have seen it before. It sounds familiar, man. But I'll check it out. I'll look at some clips or whatever.
Real good movie.
Clips on YouTube.
If you're into like the Salem witch trials, this is a great story, and a lot of it's mostly factual, but not 100%.
Yeah, like based on, right? I got you.
Yeah. It's good though.
I got you.
The names are all there, like Goody Proctor. That's a funny name, Goody Proctor. Goody. That's better than Batty, I guess.
Yeah. Why not?
But
so we get into some fucking Diddy shit that happened.
Yeah. Bring up that guy's out of his mind. Little kids, dude, 9-year-olds, a bunch of them.
Yeah, like okay. So one of the things that they're talking about this week is like they've been bringing up this clip of Diddy and Bieber on a what is this? I don't know whose nighttime show this was. Maybe it might be Kimmel. Either way, they were on this talk show a long time ago when Bieber was still like, 16, 17. It was like right after he had spent that 48 hours with Diddy, for Diddy camp, for Diddler camp. And
hold on. Can I stop for 1 second? I don't mean to interrupt you, but
no, go ahead, man.
Yeah, Mob Rats won. Hey, everyone, don't forget, go sign that petition that Josie's got over there. Yeah, I just wanted to say that so people go over there.
That's fine. No worries, man. No worries. Yeah. Everybody check that out and help us out. But yeah, so they're talking about this interview that Bieber and Diddy were on together on like late night television. And this was like fairly soon after they had their 48 hours together, their little Diddler camp. And they're talking to him and Puffy's like, we have a very special relationship. We have a good friendship. But the reason that they're bringing, and everything he said was super weird and creepy, but the reason they're bringing this video up now is that they start talking about the Lamborghini that Diddy said he was going to give him in that famous video, right? When they're having their little time together. Yeah. Remember, he starts talking to him about a car. Oh, when you turn 16, that's yours. Remember that in that video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they start. The late night host brings up the car and says, what about this Lamborghini? And before Puffy can say anything, young Bieber jumps in. He goes, "Yeah, when I turn 16, it's mine. That's my Lamborghini." And Diddy gets all like miffed or whatever for a minute, like turns and like stares at fucking Bieber, and he's like, really? Yeah, and he's like, Yeah, during we had 2 days together. We had a really good time. We hung out. We went buck wild. And then he looked over at Bieber. He goes, "But you can't just be telling people everything that happens between you and Big Brother Puff. Not everything's for everybody." He's like, that's just some things are between us." And this is on fucking national television. Wow. It's just weird.
Where is it? I want to see it. Pull it up.
I don't know. This is these are just articles. I don't even know if they have the. Yeah, these are
crazy. That's what he said. Wow.
Yeah, it's exactly literally quote. He tells him he calls himself Big Brother Puff, and he tells him, he says, "Not everything is for everybody." He goes, "You can't just be telling people everything that we do together. Some things are just for us." Yeah, it's weird, bro.
What's up, Dubs? Yeah, he'll unblock you. You haven't seen Dubs in the block list? But yeah, that is weird. Imagine that. And that was right after he made him that promise.
Yeah, it was soon after that because he says in the video when they're together at Diddy's house, he says, "Hey, when you turn 16, that's going to be your." Well, I'm just saying the time comparison. Though I'm saying to you because like when they're on the show, the host asks him about the Lamborghini, and Bieber says, "When I'm 16, it's mine." So it can't be too far off.
Yeah, true.
He's still not 16, right? So, like, we'll call it 10, 11 months at most.
Wow. Did you see the one where he was patting his chest to see if and that was a recent one.
I did.
Like, yeah, they had that. They turned that kid out. That's what they did. They turned that kid out.
Yeah, and it definitely looked like he was feeling them for a while. I mean, I have to give him that. Whether if he was or not, that's exactly what it looked like. He even like pinched at his shirt and like put his hand all down his front and back. It's weird, man. And
that dude's a pred.
Yeah, it's just odd, bro. They're
straight pred.
If they're gonna talk about the repercussions of that, they need to start talking more about the video of that looks like Bieber is giving head to somebody, and they need to show the video and pictures of him and Will Smith's kid together being Fenoics, because that shit's weird. And you know what else is really gross, man? I saw an article talking about Will Smith's kid and how his first love and lover was fucking some like, what's the guy's name? He's a famous like rapper, but he's really fucking weird. Tyler, the Creator.
I don't know who that's. I heard the name.
He's like 10 years older than him. So basically, Tyler, the Creator would have been in his 20s, and Will Smith's kid would have been like 14, 15, 16 maybe.
Weirdo.
So Tyler, the Creator, then is not just gay; he's a pedophile. If that's true.
Yeah, well, most of these Hollywood Ricky Ewans are pedos.
But he was absolutely gay with Justin. I mean, you can't, dude. You see those fucking pictures and videos of them together and holding each other and like basically almost kissing each other on the cheek, and it's like those are gay dudes.
That guy did. He grabbed him. Like, look how wholesome he looked, like the kid from fucking Rooster Cogburn movie. He was a good little kid. He goes to Diddy's house and they turn him out. They turned him out. You know, they turned his ass out. They probably grabbed him by the throat and said, "Kid, I'll have your fucking family killed." You know, the kid probably shit his pants. Little kid from Canada.
Well, I mean, he was probably scared. And the articles that I've read about him, and you know about him too, is like his dad was basically never really around, and his mom just fucking chopped him off like Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, he was probably terrified.
Yeah, and Usher was the one that had to give Diddy the fucking
another abuser who became
what do you call it? The Usher had a custodianship over him for some reason at the time and handed it over to Diddy. That's what all these articles keep saying, that Usher was the one that handed him over and handed over the fucking custody.
Of course he did.
Custody.
He must have, because he was abused also, and people that are abused like that in the industry want to please their abuser, and they bring in more people, and they get that like Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, I agree with you, Com. 100%. Lock his ass up.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they pimp people out. It's a human trafficking. That's disgusting. You know, human beings should have free will and not be sexually abused. And that kid Bieber was definitely, he wasn't snorting cocaine. He was performing fellatio on that fucking guy. That was terrible. Terrible. That's why I think he's all fucked up right now.
Yeah, and hiding out and fucking not talking to anybody. Absolutely.
Listen, do you know how many tapes there are? That's why only a very few people probably get exposed. The ones that Diddy's probably selling, right? He's probably selling them himself because he needs money, and he's pissed that these people are not sticking up for him. So he wants it out. That's why it won't go to trial, and they'll kill him before it goes to trial, because too many people will be exposed.
Yeah, now that lawyer came out this week and said he's getting ready to file like another 120 cases against Diddy.
Hold on her channel. You can find the petition. So one of the mods dropped that petition in there. Go sign. You're not going to put your real name or nothing like that. If someone can drop it. Know what we're saying?
Oh, I was just saying there's another 120 new sexual assault allegations from an attorney out of Texas who's been going through like thousands and thousands of reports from different people over the years. And
why to take them all out?
He says he's been putting them through stringent tests and making sure that everything lines up. And he's only been taking people who filed police reports and had medical examinations right after, even if it was like in the last 20 years, because the cases could have got buried. They could have been scared off. They could have got paid off. But he said as long as
And you get phonies that
Yeah, you
ruin
could have phonies too, right? Well, he's got 120 people now with these sexual assault allegations that he says of those 100, when supposedly these things that happened that they're claiming, these people actually did report the shit when it happened.
Wow, what's up, Carol? Yeah,
And these are some of the people you're talking about earlier, which is like a boy as young as 9, a girl as young as 11, and they go all the way up to 15 and 16. And in almost every case, it was some kind of talent show, or he wanted to have them perform for him with, quote unquote, going to make them famous, want to see what they're made of, have them fucking come to diddler camp like he did Usher when he was 13. So it does show like a complete pattern of behavior over time with several different people that are basically all telling the same story, and did at least some of them file charges or make police reports or require medical attention at the time that these things they're saying happened. So this guy says he's going to be submitting a whole lot of cases. Right now he's got 120 lined up. I don't know how many he's going to bring up first.
What's up, Carol?
Wow. But these kids are young, man, and they're boys, and there's boys and girls. It's across. Holy fucking shit! It makes me sick.
Wonder if one of them is that little girl that was on stream with him that he adopted. Remember that weird video?
I do vaguely remember that. Yes.
And she's like, he's like, yeah, this is my white adopted daughter. I found her walking down the street. I'm like, what? She's like, I didn't really have no family, and my mom said he could adopt me. It's like, stop eating. He's afraid the gods are poverty. I bet you some other gods are bringing him food with money. He's probably giving them big money. He was selling a lot of stuff. He's been selling sex tapes. They said right now there is an A-list Hollywood celebrity bigger than P. Diddy that they've all seen in a sex tape. It's getting shipped around Hollywood and sold right now. It will come out very shortly. It's a huge name, and no one's going to believe it, they said.
Well, I mean, speaking of that, this guy and others, that lawyer from Texas that's going to be dropping these allegations, he and others are saying that the unveiling of the lists of celebrities who enabled a lot of this abuse or who were present at these parties and things that happened is going to be released before trial. So we're all going to get to hear a whole lot of names. The other one that keeps coming up too for a lot of fucked up scumbaggery that a lot of people seem to think might be next is Jay-Z.
Yeah, I heard that. I've been hearing that too. Yeah.
They're saying that he is basically a sociopath who abuses women like psychologically. And the other thing that I was really fucked up,
freaking nuts, man.
Apparently, like, while he was engaged or like just recently married to Beyonce, like he got some woman pregnant and then she wound up fucking dead.
Huh. Yeah, I believe it. I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
That was really weird. And it's like, bro.
Well, they were
like, that's evil. Like, I get if you're like just like messing with people's heads or like being fucking sick to people, like taking advantage of them or whatever. But you killed a pregnant girl, like, because you wanted your like little fucking Illuminatus relationship with Beyonce. Like, that's fucked up. You're going to hell, bro.
These people are evil, man. Like, these people are really evil.
That's something else, man.
Boy Bites is sick, Dustin. Boy Bites is sick. Yeah, he picked up some little girl on the street. And yeah, all these celebrities and the people, the names are going to be dropping. And they got that video of the one celebrity. You can see his face clearly, they said. You can see them both screwing clearly. These people are just, it is Sodom and Gomorrah. It really is. And not just them. Look at the Dan Schneiders of the world we've talked about before, right? Those creeps. It's everywhere, right? All over the Hollywood. Not everybody in Hollywood is a pedo. They're like saying that you'd be an idiot, right? Not everyone is, but there's a large majority of those psychos over there been hunting kids for years.
Did you hear that story that they were talking about how? Well, first of all, you remember that show Family Matters from back in the day with Urkel?
Yes, I remember.
You remember the father that was the cop?
Yep.
Okay. So
Carl
his name is Reginald Vell Johnson. That's his name.
Yeah, Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow. Well, one of the stories from these people at the freak offs is that they walked into a bedroom and saw Diddy butt banging Carl Winslow.
No way, Carl! I can believe it too, Carl Winslow.
So it got so nasty that Carl Winslow had to come out and make a fucking statement, bro. This man's 72 years old.
What did he say?
He said, I don't know that man. He said, I've never met Diddy. Exactly what you. I mean, it's one of those things like whether it happened or it didn't. He's gonna say it didn't, right? So he said it didn't. He said, I've never met him before. That's shit. I don't know that man. But either way, the story was that a group of people walked into this bedroom, and there was fucking Diddy butt banging Carl Winslow, and that they found out later that it was money.
It was what?
So it's a weird story. But either way, the dude had to actually come out and make a statement about it either way because people were talking.
If it's not true, it's sad. But if it's true, he's a degenerate.
Bro, I mean, I swear to God, I was thinking the same way because it's like if it's not true, that really sucks for Carl.
He is a grown man. If he wants to be a Ricky Yoon, he has every right to.
Yeah, but you're selling your ass for money.
Yeah, well, that's legal too. It's it's morally wrong.
But I get it, bro. I get it. But as a man, like with a job and should have a fine bank account, like how'd you end up broke enough to let Diddy break your back? I don't understand that.
He was always a Ricky Yoon.
But if it is true, that means I'm with you on the degenerate part. Because if that is true, that means that Diddy was sitting on his couch watching TGIF one night and just picking out the dudes that he wanted to bang from the TV shows he likes.
Yeah, that's right. He's a psycho. He's a total psycho, that guy. Yeah, a madman, disgusting, sexual degenerate pervert. Yeah,
so I thought that was one I wanted to bring up. Because that blew me away. Carl Winslow from Family Matters getting boofed in his ass.
There's going to be a lot of people, they say, names are coming out. They said people you would never believe. This person in this.
That's one of them that blew me away. Yeah, so it's like I can't wait to see this list of people. Like it's going to be people we never thought of. Like we're thinking of probably all these people that we think would be there, but it's going to be all these people we never would have imagined in a million years.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers' cousin, Teddy Rogers. There's going to be all kinds of characters there.
Yep.
Without a doubt. Martha Stewart, Ellen DeGeneres, Peggy.
Oh, Martha Stewart, you wouldn't have to convince me.
Kitten in a gimp suit. There's going to be all
100%. Yeah, he'd be one of them fuckers in the latex, like glued to the wall with an air pump down his throat.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Kitten's such a straight incel bitch. He knows no one would want to touch him. He'd be like, just put me on the wall. I just want to be a part of it and be around people today.
Yeah.
Sad little dickless bitch.
I don't have a gaming tattoo, dude. What are you talking
Gaming?
Yeah, I don't. That's weird. Gaming.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that. Oh, MRE has a gaming tattoo.
Yeah, I have Grand Theft Auto on my forehead, dude. On my neck.
Yeah, GTA forever.
Yeah. Diddy's in a lot of trouble, man. They're getting all old clips from everywhere, and you can really see the Ricky Yoon-ness in this guy and the Predator in this.
Oh yeah, I've told you before. I always knew he was no good, and I never fucking liked him. I always thought he was a talentless hack. But as we've gotten older, and he's gone and done some of these interviews, and I've seen him just talk and like be himself, it's like it just blew me away how he's a total.
Did you see when he put the wig on?
Man, the dude is a total puff.
Did you see when he put the wig on? He had that wig down to his shoulders, and he's talking all like trying to imitate a woman, but it's so him, and it came to him so naturally.
Oh no, I don't think so, man.
Yeah, it's a clip out there. People have seen it. He's trying to be
P
funny.
Diddy, P Diddy, the hawk to a girl, Diddy.
Yeah, he's trying to be funny and with the wig on, but it's just so natural. He's in it. Like, it was weird. Real weird. What's up, Roscoe?
Something else that's weird, Hollywood. You know who Ryan Reynolds is, the actor?
Ryan Reynolds. No, I don't.
No, he's been in a whole.
If I've seen him, I would know him.
Have you seen the guy in the Deadpool movies?
No, but it's possible if I seen his head, I'd know him.
Oh, okay. Well, like Deadpool's a pretty huge set of movies. He's in. He was not Green Hornet. He was. Anyway, he's a huge. Have you seen commercials for Mint Mobile?
Possible.
He's the guy in those too. Anyway, he's a famous actor. You know who Jim Carrey is too, right? Obviously, you know Jim Carrey.
It's possible.
Jim Carrey.
I'm not telling.
Yeah, okay. So Jim Carrey, they're talking to in an interview, and apparently Jim Carrey had a girlfriend back in the day that left him and started dating Ryan Reynolds.
Gotcha.
Well, one day Jim Carrey gets a phone call from said ex-girlfriend that's like, hey, you got to get me out of here. This dude's a fucking psycho. The guy's crazy. I'll tell you more about it, but you got to get me out of here. So he went and he got her out of there. And one of the stories was and this got brought up because they asked Jim Carrey. They said, what about Ryan Reynolds? Would you ever hang out with him or do a movie with him? He goes, no, man, that guy's fucking super weird. and they were like, well, what's up? He's like, he used to make my ex-girlfriend eat his shit. Green Lantern. That's the other movie he was in. Yeah, Green Lantern. He goes. He used to make.
She did that willingly, or he made her.
They didn't get into detail of whether or not he held her by the hair, Diddy style, and fed it to her. But they said that he used to make his ex-girlfriend eat his shit. So it was like, I don't know. Ugh.
Who the hell would ever perform in such a degradation and disgusting?
How could you do it? Number
one, there's nothing sexual about it. It's filthy. It's scuzzy. It's satanic in all nature,
dude. Yeah, like I don't understand how you could do it and be conscious. How would your brain not just shut off and you know what I mean? Cyborg style, like this is not a thing. You know, it'd be like the universe protecting itself from time travel too. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does your brain not just go, no, we don't eat shit. That's not a thing. We're not doing that. Yeah. No, we will shut this motherfucker down. You will go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's up? Just chilling. Yeah, that's fucking. Wow, what a sick bastard. And Jim Carrey, once a girl told me they ate feces, I'd be gone. I don't think I could stick around.
Oh, they don't have toothpaste for that, bro.
Yeah, it's like, you did what? Hold on a minute. I got to go home and feed my dog.
Right.
I got to go and feed my animal. That's just dehumanizing in so many fucking ways.
Yep.
But they're very sick people. These, especially the rich. A lot of these, not all rich people, don't get me wrong, but a lot of these rich people can live out their fantasies that average degenerates can't do. Rich degenerates can do things that poor degenerates can't do. So all those things that the poor degenerate wants to do but can't afford, the rich can afford it and silence people. So
eat the rich.
Well, some rich people are good and they keep our economy going and shit too. Need
slavery.
Slavery. But these degenerate bastards, give me a break. They should all be thrown in a gulag in Siberia.
If we're feeling kind and we don't just throw them to the fucking ocean.
Yeah, let them eat.
The only money we're gonna spend on that is like the chum we throw in the water to get the fish excited before you go swimming.
Yeah.
It's like, this is going to be a family show. This has got to be over quickly. Put the chum in the water.
Roscoe said Russell Simmons went. Oh, you think Diddy's going? No, he ain't get. Someone said Diddy might get bail, and he's gonna go. Russell Simmons is.
Man, I don't know. I don't see how they get this dude bail unless, like we were talking about before,
connection.
They get scared, right? They get scared because they like he keeps saying, "I can't wait to testify," right? And his lawyer's like, "We are going to trial." That could be a tactic. We talked about that before. Yeah. That could be a tactic where they know they're scaring the shit out of the right people that might be like, okay,
let's get him out.
We thought this asshole was going to plead and take this on the chin. He might say our name. Let's go ahead and give this motherfucker bail and explain to him again how this works, right? Because he's in a hole right now. Yeah.
Yeah, Leo DiCaprio also. Yeah, he hung with him. They used to call themselves the Pussy Squad or something.
Oh, that's fucking weird. I know that he only dates girls that are like, once they hit like 22, he dumps them. They're too old for him.
He's a great actor, but arrogant human being. And
yeah, he's a good actor and everything, right? But he's not
a great actor. Listen, De Niro was a great actor, and I can't stand him as a human being, but a wonderful actor. You know?
Yeah, he's
old actor, like in his old days, not now. But yeah, those so many people. That was a scare tactic.
Roscoe says 20 years old, not 22. Excuse me.
That was a scare. You're right. That was a scare tactic. What Diddy's doing right now is telling them, "Get me the fuck out of here," or I'm telling. And why do you think the sex tape has gone out on one big individual? They haven't came out with his name yet.
Yeah, that's a good point, bro. That's a good point.
Listen,
that would go along with that. That would go directly along with that tactic. It's like, I'm going to trial. I'm gonna fucking tell, and at the same time, he's like, you think I'm fucking around? And he has fucking Farnsworth Bentley put out the fucking butthole tape to let everybody know he's serious, and he's still got shit in a safe somewhere. That's a good point.
You know, how many houses do you think Diddy got? How many do you think the tapes are just in that house? Hell no, he's got.
That's why I say he's got safes, and he's got other people that are in the ring. You know, think about all the people that are involved. They've probably got all their favorite tapes and clips and stuff. Come on.
Oh, he's doing Leo, not boy, by
you know, if you were a person that worked for fucking Diddy as a pool boy, and you got to like bang out like one of the most famous stars that ever walked the earth, and you had it on video, like, I'm pretty sure you'd keep a copy of it if that's your thing, right?
Yeah, of course he did. He kept.
Yeah, so there's probably all kinds of people just surrounding him that were involved that have video clips of weird things happening. Yeah,
and he's blackmailing the ones who are not going to stick up for him and who haven't stuck up for him. So he's telling them right now, I'm going to release everything. If you think I'm going, that's why they want him dead too. If you think I'm going out without taking his all down with me, you're wrong.
Yeah, so, Chillin says Diddy knows how to play his cards, bro. He could have snitched a long time ago. He got something up his sleeve. I don't want to know what he's got up in anything.
Well, he could be a snitch also. He could have been a federal informant at one point.
It's entirely possible. They've said the same thing about Jay-Z playing him, and like there's all kinds of weird stories.
Each other, who knows? Yeah. But he's right. He's got set up his sleeve. Why do you think they said some A-list celebrities things coming out?
Well, I think that's exactly what he has up his sleeve is what we're talking about now. I'm going to threaten to fucking tell and go to trial, and I'm going to start releasing butthole tapes on everybody.
So you know what they're going to do? They're going to go to some politician. Some politician's going to go to some judge, and they're going to say, listen, give him bail.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to be some judge's daughter that got fucking three-holed on video by giant dudes from a fucking Bad Boy Records. You know what I'm saying? And the judge is going to be like, oh, no, we can't have the video of my daughter getting three-holed on the fucking internet. Get that man out of jail.
It won't even be like that. It would be just them telling him to do it, and he's going to do it, because you probably lose your job. You won't get reelected as a judge, They're gonna
possible.
And then when he gets out, he might run like Simmons ran and Polanski ran,
Yeah,
it's possible. You go to certain countries and they can't get you in case they send like a Navy team in.
Oh yeah, they'll send them fucking team of mercs in there, ex SEALs, ex fucking Delta Force.
he's definitely got cards to play to try to get out. But if he don't run, he's fucked. If I was him, I would run.
Oh, I would too.
Ran.
I definitely would have ran before. They wouldn't. I would have never showed up to court.
I would have jumped in some like drug smuggling fucking submarine and fucking went somewhere.
Right.
Funny.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Wear a wig, grow your beard out, act like a Muslim or something.
Well, we know he couldn't have asked for help from the cartels because we know they sued him. Remember?
Yeah, none of that. They don't.
The cartels came here to New York and sued him for bringing underage kids to their party and ruining their reputation. Remember that?
Yeah. Well, nowadays, everybody knows him as a kid. It's not like he's just doing it to women now or men. Now they're children.
Yeah, you can't walk in the street with that shit on your head, that hat on, that jacket. Nope.
A lot of people that probably might have helped him before in some way probably won't now. You know, but he's still got his people that will help him out there because he's got money, right? Like money is everything. People don't give a fuck. If you got money and you did something wrong and you give people money, they're gonna stand by you.
Especially if they also did the same something wrong.
Yes, and most of them did. Even these bodyguards and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know, it's great that they came out and blew the whistle. Don't get me wrong, but they knew what was going on, and it was all right when they were getting paid, and now it's not all right. Still good they did it, but
yeah, KD read the same thing. He said, "Yep, the Sinaloa cartel sued Diddy, saying he asked for kids." Yeah, they said that he brought underage kids to their party too. That was part of their lawsuit. The judge was like, "First of all, you're a cartel and you're in America and you can't sue anybody. But if this is true, that's fucked up."
Sue somebody. Well, they're that powerful. That's why.
Yeah, because you can hire an American lawyer and they can take it to court, but then the judge is going to be like, "I can't enforce this. You're a fucking drug dealer. And what are you talking about? They ruined your reputation. You're a drug dealer. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, the Cali cut. You blow people up and terrorize, and you control your governments and stuff. Like, you're a psycho.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like, I bet you've got a bunch of underage whores. Get out of my courtroom.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, dude. The world's a cesspool, bro. It's a cesspool when shit like that can happen. Oh, remember I told you that Diddy had so many sex cases that fucking sexual assault guy in prison sued him for $100 million and won. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
Well, Diddy's lawyers got it thrown out. Yeah.
Oh, really?
They actually succeeded in that one. Yeah, they got it thrown out. And I got to say good for them because the guy was obviously, one, full of shit, and two, it was just really funny.
Well, you're going to have how many liars? You're going to get a lot of what's up, DJ? You're going to get a lot of liars.
What's up, DJ?
A lot of people trying to make a buck,
Oh, yeah, and that one was blatant. The funny thing about that one is just that he had so many cases going on that being sued for $100 million for R slipped through the cracks. It's like, really, dude, you got that many charges going on, you missed that one altogether?
Yeah, you got to think some people are gonna, and it hurts it for the people, the real victims, right?
You're right. Yeah, it's like waters it down. You're right.
I get they want to make a buck. I get it, but off this bum, but it does kill it.
The more people that come forward, are full of shit. It makes you more skeptical of the ones that aren't. You're right.
And you're taking money from the real victims too.
Yeah.
I think the people who got anally fucking and orally hard by this creep deserve the money more than somebody who nothing happened to. They're just bullshitting, like.
For sure.
Like those people suffered some trauma over that shit. Like big trauma. And also that lady that he shot in the face too. Yeah, he's crazy if he's in a tough position right now. Like I said, you're gonna take that to trial. Everybody's gonna want you trying to kill you, want you dead. That's why he is releasing those tapes. You better believe that. He's having his people, his Farnsworths, release those sexual tapes about people. He probably told them, "Help me out" or something. They didn't want to do it, Or he's mad that they haven't spoke out for him.
That's entirely possible too. It's entirely possible too. Why aren't you out here protecting me? Why aren't you doing what you're supposed to do? Why aren't you helping me? Get me out of here.
There's a few people sticking up for him. The Making the Band crowd, a few of them are sticking up for him.
Yeah, a couple of them are going in on him hard though.
Yeah, they're like split up. I think
Well, I saw one guy that was like telling all the stories. I think I was telling you about he was telling the real cheesecake story when they had to walk to New Jersey to get a single piece of cheesecake, and it ended up being for Beyonce, who was hiding upstairs.
What was the real story?
That was the story that he gave him, was that he wanted the piece of cheesecake, and it was to like teach them a lesson because they did something he didn't approve of, and he closed down the studio. And it was like a punishment, but the cheesecake was supposed to be for him. He was just saying that it was never for him. It was never about a punishment. It was because Beyonce was upstairs and she wanted a piece of cheesecake, so he decided to humiliate them.
Wow. What a creep.
Yeah, he was just being a fucking dick to be a dick, because like you said before, it's the shit that's been done to him, dude. You know, people have humiliated him. They've shamed him. They've made him do things. They've made him the do boy, the go get it boy, the coffee boy, you know, the shit upon boy, just for their own amusement. So that's what he's learned. Doing other people.
Clive Owens.
Oh, Clive Davis?
Yeah, that's what I always call him Owens, man.
Okay, well, there's a bunch of them, so I was just making sure. Yeah, Clive Davis for sure was one of his mentors. Yeah, and he's put out statements too, saying everything's unequivocally false, and he's never. It's like, bro, you've had so many allegations against you for touching boys in your life and putting people on casting couches for record deals, dude. You shouldn't even put out a statement. You just need to shut up and go sit by a fire with Biden with a blanket on your lap, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Like, that dude's had so many fucking allegations against him in his life. It's crazy. He's a known fucking Freddie got fingered style boy toucher.
Yeah, he's a psycho. That's nuts that he fucking. He liked humiliating those kids for making the band.
Yeah.
He liked humiliating them.
Yeah, I told you Chappelle killed him, dude. When Chappelle fucking parodied Making the Band and he played Diddy, he murdered him, dude. He murdered him. It was fucking hilarious.
That was funny. That was real funny. That like he fell asleep and they picked him up. Remember that when they picked him up, like the bodyguards?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they picked him up and carried him like a baby. That shit was awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, I only drink the finest breast milks.
Yeah, Making the Band. Yeah, he tortured them people. Yeah, and they didn't get no money, right? One of them got killed. I don't think they made any money.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I assume they had some kind of contract with the show. They must have got maybe paid for just being on TV for a little while, but yeah, I'm sure none of them got any actual recording deals or like did any songs that got marketed well, or he probably did nothing for those people.
That was all a game for him.
Yeah, that's funny, KD, right? Top 5 rappers, Dylan. That's funny.
Yeah.
I spit hot fire.
Yeah, spit hot fire. That guy was out of his mind, too. But I would have been pissed, too, if somebody told me to walk to Brooklyn for a cheesecake. How long would that walk took them? And did they make the walk?
They said it was hours.
So they really did the walk?
Yeah, they really did it. Yeah, they really did it. Yeah.
All right, how long did it take them?
They said it was 3 hours one way.
And how'd they get back?
I don't know if they walked back or if they got a car back. I honestly don't know, but I know they walked there.
Yeah, they didn't walk back. They walked there, though, to get the cheesecake. But that's 3 hours walking. Yeah, they probably were pissed, humiliated, too. Obviously, it's a challenge, but still, the walk to Brooklyn is like, that's kind of weird. Making them all walk to Brooklyn.
Yeah, especially when it's fucking like 11 o'clock at night when you're leaving.
Yeah, true. What if one of them got...
Because they said they didn't get back until like 4 in the morning.
Hit by a car, right? One of them got hit by a car. Get lawsuits. Yeah, he got off on torturing them, he down in their facial, kids' acne, all kinds of stuff.
Carmela says, "I want cheesecake now."
That cheesecake. Yeah, I know a place that makes the real good cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake with the chocolate chips in them, all different colors. Crazy cheesecakes. We'll put out some of the grilled cheesecakes out there. People come in and fight over it to buy them. One lady pulled out a switchblade. Another woman and a ninja came in and fought everybody off.
Yeah, cut a bitch.
That's not true, but yeah, the walking that far for that was just him fucking with them. It was all for the lady, so no one knew on the show that the Beyonce girl was up there. No.
Yeah, which is curious on its own.
Well, they were all swingers, you know.
Yeah. I'm sure I said that about fucking the J-Lo stuff, right? Somebody was saying, well, J-Lo was with this dude for a long, during when he was having these freak offs, and he's obviously is who he is. And I said, of course. That's one of the possibilities on why Affleck's fucking leaving her. Like, remember, the FBI had to take all this time to go through all these videos, and they said, okay, well, now we have to notify the victims. Well, victim doesn't mean they're not famous. Victim just means they're caught on video and they don't know it. J-Lo obviously knew what time it was with Diddy. She was obviously taking fucking dongs in front of him while he masturbated on the couch like every other girlfriend he has. Get it fucking straight. She was probably in these parties fucking getting laced up and fucking three-holed like all the rest of them while he sat there and watched and directed it. And there's probably videotapes of it. And when they came to fucking J-Lo and Affleck's house and they sat them down like any other married couple and said, hey, you're a victim. We have these fucking tapes. We want to let you know. Affleck was probably like, whoa, bitch.
Picture being a fly in the wall.
Oh, yeah. I said this on my show. I was like, dude, Affleck was probably like, listen, I was never a very good actor. I rode the coattails of my friend. I'm a fucking alcoholic. My career's over. Nobody pays me to do anything. I fucking got back together with you to help all that, and now you're getting fucking three-holed on video. And you probably carried the gun that fucking dude shot a bitch in the face for that's probably going to go to court too.
Yeah, I actually like Ben Affleck, but yes, at least he's not a cuck, though. At least he broke up with her, right?
For sure. No, 100%.
Because I always like the Boston people, but at least he did that. He broke up with her. He didn't be like a cuck and like, you know what, Jenny from the block, I love you so much. He was
decent. Yes, he was decent in Dazed and Confused just because I love the movie Dazed and Confused. He was all right in that.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Good Will Hunting, I liked him in. Movies like that about New England and shit, I think he does good in.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, everybody's got different tastes. Fine.
Movies. I don't know any real big movies he was in.
Carmela says that's the biggest thing, the gun situation. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be real interesting if that ends up being a predicate. I mean, if they can get enough evidence together, I don't know why they wouldn't add it and say, hey, you definitely shot that lady, and here's the lady to take the stand.
Oh, she will. She's going to get her revenge. He's not. We all know it's not going to make trial. That's not going to happen. They're going to whack him off somehow, kill him.
Yeah, I hope it does.
That lady, yeah, me too.
I really, really genuinely hope it does. I want to see all the names in a nice long list so we can all just sit here and fucking go, oh my God, holy shit, he did bang Carl Winslow. He got Urkel too.
But that lady might get her revenge because he's going to be found guilty for that because she was even told the doctor who did surgery on her that he shot her.
Yep. She's never backed off of that shit. She still says it today. Yep. She goes, I saw him. I looked him right in his face and he pulled the trigger. Yep. And then when they got pulled over, like they were trying to say that she had the gun and they got out of all that stuff by having that other rapper take the fall.
Yeah,
Shine. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he screwed him over on money too.
Yeah, that dude I'm sure he didn't get what he was supposed to get. He got deported as soon as he got out of prison. Yep. They sent his fucking ass right back home. He's a politician now, and he's like, he basically says he doesn't even want to talk about it. He's put all that shit behind him, but he basically
really good out there. He's a politician in Belize. Belize is an English-speaking country in South America.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an English-speaking country in South America.
Well, he seems like a straight-up dude. I watched a couple of short things on YouTube of him talking about it, and he was just like, I don't want to get into it. That shit was fucked up. That's like the short version. He's like, all that stuff was super fucked up. It was a long time ago. I did my time. I'm home. I don't even want to talk about that shit. But he basically does admit that Diddy's a garbage pail.
Yeah, he must hate him.
Yeah, the other one that I like that doesn't really, he kind of pulls punch. He like kind of holds back a little bit, but he is that guy Maze. He.
Oh yeah.
Kind of lets him have it here and there too, and when he does, it's very, very funny. Yeah.
Yeah, he holds back a little. Well,
yeah,
he's not involved in that stuff most likely. That's why he became a minister.
Right. Yeah, but he's one that's very vocal about how he got screwed on everything. Yeah.
Oh, money-wise, yeah.
Yeah, money, fame, publishing, rights, like all around, just got screwed on all of it. Diddy fucking took the credit for everything, hung him out to dry.
He did the same with Biggie Smalls' money.
Yep.
The kids didn't get it. He hits them off with money every once in a while to shut them up every few years.
That's so fucked up.
They should go to court right now and get his get the rights to their father's music if they can.
It'd be a good time for it. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of this stuff with we're gonna not next week. Next week I've got something an idea for something for us to do a show for already, but maybe in a couple weeks I'd like to dig deeper into where this trial is with Keefe D and the big 111-page report that they put out and the Fed statements about where they're at with it and everything like that. I'd like to dig into that a little deeper because I'm very, very interested on.
Did you read the private chat on an idea of doing a show on that one day? Maybe watching some of that and stopping it and the people watching.
Oh yeah, the thing, like the one we were talking about earlier that they parodied or whatever. Yeah, we could do that. That's fine with me.
Well, no, what I wrote in the side. Look at the private chat.
I'm looking at it. Hang on.
Yeah, that would be people would be interested on that review the band thing. Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, watch maybe an episode because they got them all over the joint.
Yeah.
Play and react to them. Like you'll pick up a lot of stuff, probably pick up a lot of things that people get a good laugh at it too.
Never know what we could find going through all that old stuff, man. People are, like we were saying earlier, people are digging through all those old things, all the old interviews, and nailing the weird shit.
How long has he been around? I can't think of the first time I heard of Puff Daddy. Must have been. It
had to have been like the mid '90s.
Well, without a doubt, 94, 95, maybe.
That's what something like that
Juicy
probably
came out. Whenever Biggie Smalls came out, that's when I probably heard of him.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't have heard about him before that.
Me neither. Yeah, whenever Biggie Smalls made that first song, that's when I probably heard of him. And what year was that song? I don't know. Early 90s, mid 90s, 93, 94 maybe, 95 top, something like that.
Yeah, I would go along. Hang on, I'll look it up. But I would say probably somewhere like 94, 95 if I had to put a dollar on a wheel without looking it up. Let me look it up, though.
What's up, Biggs? Burn till I die. That lawyer said to be a reputable attorney at 120 had some coloration. Reported the police right after it happened. He also reported the retired detectives who work. Wow. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, here you go. So the Notorious B.I.G. first single was Juicy, released on August 9th, 1994.
Oh, all right. Well, 94.
Yeah.
That's right, 94. Yeah.
That seems about right. Yeah, about 15. Definitely. Yeah, it seems about
Yeah,
right.
teenager. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, because
He's been around this
it
long.
was like, yeah, because it was like 92, 93 when like Nothing But a G Thing and shit like that came out. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
So 94, that seems, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's around time. But so he's been around that long. There's got to be a lot of videos and evidence and shit that people didn't catch that they can catch now and go back and maybe.
Imagine the dickless kittens this guy's got on his case.
Oh man, yes, I know. Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Imagine the level of dickless kittens that are going through every line, just sitting there on a fucking Rain Man binge, counting toothpicks on the floor and looking at every word this fucker's ever spoken.
Yeah, there's mad clones of Casbo right now, just trying to find anything he can on P. Diddler.
Exactly, dude.
That's funny. A million kittens in their mother's basement.
Yep.
But they're doing a good thing.
Sitting on a fucking bedpan. Yep.
Yeah. Sitting on a bike with no seat.
Yeah, exactly. That's exercise time.
His exercise bike with no fucking seat.
Yep. Yeah. Too funny, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a world of shit. Oh, he already is. But he must be like, man, he probably was hoping on getting bail because when he says, all right, I get bail, I can fucking flee like Simmons and Polanski. He probably thought he was going to get bail. Hear about the audio.
Oh, I think he, yes, Burnley till I die. I think I have, unfortunately, it will haunt my dreams forever. I think I'm scarred permanently, but yes, I did hear it and it's horrific.
Yeah, it's sick, man. It's sick.
It's absolutely horrific, dude. I can't even just, ugh.
Holy shit. She was a good singer, Uncle Edwin. She was. She had good pipes, for sure. She could sing good.
Oh, forget about it. Mary J. Blige was amazing.
And she was popular, I believe, in the 90s.
Definitely.
Early 90s.
Oh, that's school dance, skating rink music. Yep.
Yes, skating ring. Yep.
100%.
Exactly.
Yep. It's not even funny, Mickey Grigg says. Well, I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's also scarring. Like, that shit is nasty, bro. You're basically listening to the audio track of a gay porno. It's nasty.
Bro. I know. It is disgusting. But I did listen to it. I wanted to hear if you could hear, like, the voices and know if it was really him or not, you know?
I was watching videos on everything, and it was, I think, one of the Jaguar Right or whatever thing came up, and they started talking about it, and all of a sudden I heard this fucking zoo animal noises going on in the back. I'm like, oh my god, turn it off! No.
Yeah, it was brutal. It was disgusting. It was so disgusting, brutally degenerate shit.
It sounded like the night.
And he's supposed to. And ever since that happened, he keeps tweeting out how manly he is and all the women he slept with. It's like, dude, like, stop.
Just making himself look bad. Yep.
Yeah, he's just making it worse.
Yep, I agree with you. I thought the same thing.
Oh yeah,
I saw some of these quotes this guy was making. I was like, bro, you need to just shut the fuck up.
Just shut up,
find a lamb and get on that bitch and ride off into the sunset.
There's nothing more pathetic than guys going out bragging like, hey, it's just fucking cringy, right? Like shut up, buddy. Like not only that, like you were caught with this guy and Tubbs, and you were very close to him.
Yeah, you're the only one defending him, and you're the one that everyone says got their back broke out. You're the passive fucking, or you're actually probably the power bottom by the sound of that video.
Yeah.
So you're the only one defending him, and everybody says you're the power bottom, and there's audio. It's like, this doesn't, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to stop talking now.
Yeah. You're being accused of PV, and just shut up.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have did that. You know, like, come on. Like, they seen the videos of them with matching pajamas on,
bro.
Matching pajama sets. Grown men wearing matching pajama sets. It
They
don't.
had those button flaps in the back.
I don't care how close I am with somebody, fam. If somebody said, "Hey, dude, let's wear the same pajamas tonight," I've been going, "What the fuck? Get the
Yeah,
fuck!
what's wrong with you, bro?
Why would we wear the same? Are you crazy?"
Yeah, are you trying to take pictures of us together like we're cute? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what are you half a fucking Ricky Yoon, man? Get away.
Oh yeah, for sure, Matt. Just like Emmy and Schmiegel, they definitely had
Yeah,
matching
Emily
pajamas.
Schmiegel. I love that picture of mom and dad, and R.I.P. to your dad. But yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they
Fucking
definitely had, and they had footies. They had footy pajamas on, matching footies.
yeah.
Yep.
It's totally embarrassing. I don't know how they thought that wouldn't come out. You know, nobody would never find out. I don't know. Maybe they thought they were that. Hey, James, what's up? Maybe they thought they were that arrogant and untouchable. I guess.
Oh, Mickey, there was a top and a bottom, but there wasn't bunk beds at that sleepover. No,
No,
there was a top and a bottom with Schmiegel and Emmy, but they weren't bunk beds.
no bunk beds allowed in Schmiegel's house. Not when he has a sweet little Emmy there.
Yep.
Emmy gives it up easy.
Oh, forget about it, dude. He just rubbed his
OP,
belly. He just rubbed his belly like a dog.
OPG, other people's gerbils.
Yeah.
Who's down with OPG? Yeah, you know me. Who's down
You
with
know Emmy. Yeah.
You know MA.
No shit, dude.
See, I'm not charging the guy $5,000 and you gave him 15 minutes in a video and humiliated him the whole time. Yeah, without a doubt, George is a powerbomb. That picture of Harold, that's whoever you are, you're a character. That's a horrendous picture of Haz. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's horrendous. Yeah, Meek Mill's probably getting his balls busted in Philadelphia so bad right now, man. Yeah,
How could you? Yeah, no, there's no doubt. You're getting trolled walking down the street.
because he's from like a real like ghetto neighborhood of street like real gangsters and shit there, like gangster hood dudes.
Yeah.
And they don't go for that Ricky Yoon shit out there, in case it's like behind bars maybe. But they don't
Yeah,
go.
he's not walking. He's not walking more than 10 feet without somebody going, "Yo, man, did he touch your butt, dog?
Exactly. What happened?
Did he touch your butt?
Yeah, what happened between you and that guy? You know?
Oh, it smell like booty in here, son." Yeah, you're gonna get fucked with
But
100%.
that's what he gave up. He sold out for the fame and money to that guy. He could have still been a good artist and made money without doing that to
For
John.
sure. Yep.
You know, what the fuck? You didn't need to do that fucking sick shit and let this guy take your manhood also or give it up freely, however it went. Sure, he could afford his way off. And if he threatened him, I'm sure he could have went to his friends in Philly and say, hey, listen, you got to have my back. This dude wants to rape me. He's a freaking Ricky Yoon. You know, I'm sure he would have had some people.
Oh my God, Carmella! Look what Carmella wrote, dude. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Have you know that scene in the fucking Matrix when the dude's like, you know what I hate about the world and humanity? It's the fucking stench. It's like,
I want to.
I can't get the smell out of my fucking nose. He's like, everywhere I go, even when I'm outside the Matrix, I can smell you motherfuckers. Humanity stinks. Yeah, that would be like that, dude. It'd be like that plus like the 1700s when they were tossing their shit out the window onto the ground right next to the guy that was doing the butcher shop. Yeah, that's what that would smell like.
That must smell like death itself.
Plus baby oil. Yeah. It would just, how you like it. You got a 50-foot bed in the backyard and it just smells like everybody's shit.
Yeah.
Nasty, bro.
Heavily disgusting.
The dude says, come on, I'm eating. Well, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Those people were getting lubed up and doing some gross stuff. And you know, that place just smelled like straight zoo ass.
Yeah. Like a landfill.
Yep.
Like Honey Boo Boo's fucking Twinkie.
Or the back rolls she can't reach in the shower.
The Twinkie she left on the ground 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Fucking sickos.
And get you a rag on a stick so you don't smell like piss at the grocery store.
Yeah, that must have been a real disgusting sight. Place to go. Who the fuck would want to deal with that?
Oh, the pool boys had it. Yeah, they were talk about MVPs, bro. Those were the jizz moppers, like MVP jizz moppers, wherever they haven't found them.
Yeah. What's up, Biz? Yeah, ain't it? Even people working there. I don't care how much I don't care how much money you pay me. I am not staying at a place where they're raping people and drugging chicks.
I'm not even staying in a room where there's a bunch of fucking going on with all kinds of people.
Hell no. No way. I don't want
trans testicles walking around and fucking snuffleupagus dongs banging out randos while dudes are on the couch masturbating. I will set this room on fire.
Yeah, fuck that.
With all of you stank motherfuckers in it. I'll use your fucking lube as the goddamn gasoline.
Hey, what's up, Biz?
Fuck you people. Yeah, I would set that place on fire.
Yeah, I don't know. Anybody could hang around something like that. Like all them parties. I'm sure the real heavy, filthy stuff didn't go on to after. But anybody in those after parties, like, geez, oh my God.
Bro, you have to, man. If you're a good person, right? Because, like, we're the type of people that roll with people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we would never be there alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'd have our people with us. That's the type of dudes we are. We know that about each other. We'd be with our people and shit. If we showed up to a party like that, I'd be like, yo, you better get me on video setting this room on fire. Like, I'm not getting a divorce. I'd be walking around spraying fuck gasoline. Like, I'm not getting, hey, babe, you see I'm fuck all these people. They're going straight to hell. Don't leave me, please.
It'd be literally like fucking walking into Sodom and Gomorrah. Literally,
yeah. It's like, what are you guys doing in here? You guys work for a Chinese lab? You trying to make new diseases? What the fuck is going on? You guys working on SARS or what the fuck's going on? You guys got hands out monkeypox?
It's a bunch of sexual predators, right? Drugging people, dancing, jumping around like a bunch of sweaty fucking animals. Bunch of
trying to make monkeypox too.
Yeah, monkeypox too, ain't it? Yeah. They drugged a lot of people, they said, too. A lot of those. One of the girls, the young girls, they said she didn't know what happened until the memory came back like a day later.
I believe it. They were talking about they were giving people fucking Rufinol and Xanax and ecstasy and cocaine and GHB and all kinds of crazy shit.
One of the girls is 9 years old, for Christ's sakes.
Yep. There was a 9-year-old boy. Yep. 11 and 12-year-olds. They were no older than the 15 or 16, I believe.
So he must have promised so many people stardom and then came on to him with a sexual attack.
And if it's true that the people he's getting ready to bring the cases for, like if it's true that these are people that actually made complaints when these things happened, even that's bad for him.
Oh, 120 of them, they said.
Because if they can say, because if they can come in and say, hey, no, fuck that. I didn't just make this up. I didn't just do this because he's in jail. I told the cops this happened fucking 15 years ago. They haven't done shit. He scared them. He offered me money. I told him to go fuck himself and nothing's happened. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, that's serious, dude. If they can come in and say, no, I've been talking about this. You guys are just now listening. Yeah. That's bad because that's not just somebody that's like, oh, well, how come you didn't say anything about this before? That's curious.
Yeah, and they say 120 of them, I believe. That's crazy. Yeah, he's all fucking done, that guy. That's why he is right now, like I said, my hypothesis is that right now he's blackmailing a bunch of people, sending these sex tapes out of all these people to say, hey, pressure someone you know in politics. Pressure somebody to get me out, to talk to a judge, get me the fuck out, and I'll run. You'll never hear nothing from me. If not, more tapes are coming out. More people are exposed. They said this Hollywood star right now is having like a nervous breakdown. He don't know what to do. And they said it's someone bigger than even Puff Daddy. I wonder who it is. People thought it was LeBron James, but the years don't add up. Because I was thinking LeBron James also. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Wait.
Yeah, okay. I know. I got you. Yeah, I've seen that before. That was LeBron James. Okay.
I was thinking it was him, but the years I don't think match up.
How awesome! David James says Diddy will have a law named after him when the dust settles. How fucked up, boy! You're so screwed. Your house, your name is done if they make a law.
Yeah.
If they make a P. Diddy law, well, under the P. Diddy rule, if you've touched more than 3 buttholes in the last 5 years, you automatically get 25 years.
Yeah. If you slip people roofies and ard people.
Yep. That falls under the Diddy rule.
Yeah, on the Diddy law.
That is fucked up, right?
Did he do it? Did he do it? I think he did.
I think he did.
Dum dum diddy dum dum no diddy dum dum dum. Fucking idiot. Yeah, well, I'm just glad they caught this prick because I hope they catch his friends too because he's not the only one. There's freak offs going on right now in Hollywood with all these people.
Or you think his fucking addresses were the only places having disgusting debauchery? No.
Hell
No. He's just the one that fucking got out of line and got too brazen with it and had so many things come up and so many cases come up that it couldn't be ignored anymore. They're going to have to nail him to the fucking cross. But there's still plenty of this shit going on. Forget about it. Forget about it.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way.
Bunch of Benjamin Franklin's out there letting people fart in their mouth and shit. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's been going on.
Old Peter Griffins. It shows Phoebe with Puff Daddy sitting there. Hey, Miss Puffy.
Oh yeah, walking around with his hand in Diddy's pocket all day.
Yeah.
Away game pocket pool champion. Every day.
Yeah, Mr. Canarsie spending some time with Puff Daddy this weekend. Diddy likes me. Diddy knows what I know. Diddy's gonna tell me Meek Mill's gonna take me to Philadelphia. He's fucking nuts.
Yeah. He's completely out of his mind.
Imagine if Phoebe came out as a victim. Imagine if Phoebe came out as a victim, like Phoebe was walking down the streets of New York.
Oh, dude, forget about it. In like floodwater pants and a wig and makeup on and shit like that. Just like he took advantage of my femininity.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. The judge would look at his face and be like, "You are one of the most unfortunate looking people I've ever seen in my life. You're one of the ugliest women on this earth." Man,
he's really into Rosie O'Donnell nowadays. Word on the streets.
That's rough. That's rough.
Phoebe, a victim. He promised me a record deal.
You'll make him a famous hockey star.
Now, Andrea Budday say you want to make a movie about Emma. And we think they're moving the naked movie star. Fucking poor Emmy had a potato shoved up his ass. But Emmy would smile. So many gerbils have been there that, you know, now you're down with OPG.
Oh, yeah, Emmy's tard happy. Yeah. He'd be all tard happy, all giddy.
Ooh.
He'd be like a little baby with a birthday cake.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Absolutely
ecstatic, but not fully understanding what's going around them. They just know that there's fire and other people are smiling, so they react.
Yeah, Puff Daddy, like, Jimmy, I want to take your temperature. Okay, but I can't do it that way.
That's right.
Okay, Puff Daddy.
Yeah. 5 minutes before that, Diddy glued a bunch of quarters to the floor to keep Jimmy occupied.
Emmy wakes up and he's got a scar on his. They took his kidney.
Yeah, exactly, dude. He's got a fucking like dirty scarf and a pair of underwear wrapped around his face.
He's in an ice tub with a kidney removed.
Yeah,
stitches on.
Diddy stole your kidney and left his underwear on your face. Worst day ever. Emmy would still just play in the bathwater until the cops got there.
Oh, he'd be eating the Play-Doh.
Yeah, for sure. He'd be putting the ice in his mouth, wondering why it's red in there. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be pulling the stitches out. What is?
That tickles.
Why are shoelaces in my tummy?
Yeah.
That's what he would say. Why are shoelaces in my tummy? It's hurt. Emmy hurt. Oh, damn old helmet.
Yeah. And then he runs from the cops because he knows he's a rat. That'd be too funny. No, Jimmy, get off the fire escape. We're here to help you. Go away. You're not Jimmy's friend.
Yeah. He jumps off the fucking roof. Yeah, we'll see what they say he's going on hunger strike.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, I assumed it was because he thought his food was being poisoned, and I think I even read that. But I saw somebody put a comment in here earlier. He said he was afraid people were going to shit in his food. Like, yeah, that's poison. That's bad news, man. Either way, I would be paranoid about it.
They wanted how many people powerful people with mad money want him dead right now. Picture the money all the people that want him dead have. Yep. How much they're loaded, right? Like loaded.
Forget about it.
Loaded. If they could get some line to those prisons somehow, or the right person, or know the right person they could trust, they would definitely try to have him killed if they could.
I'm sure.
People like the Jay-Z character, other ones that he could put away, other ones that he just has videos of. Half of them don't even know. People who probably had sexual encounters in that house are probably like, "Oh my god."
Oh yeah. And again, this is like not even taking into consideration all of the parents or brothers or uncles out there with loaded weapons. Like, you did what to my niece or my nephew, motherfucker?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Somebody's got some special forces fucking uncle that's just like, oh yeah, I got this motherfucker. I'm gonna clip this bitch while he walks into court.
Yeah, he's Nick Nolte from fucking Tropic Thunder. I just know what it sounds like when it takes a man's life.
That's right, dude. He's gonna be up on a tower someplace with a sniper for a fucking 50 cal and just clip this bitch while he's walking out of the van.
Yeah, like, what kind of gun is that? I don't know. I only know the sound it makes when it takes a man's life. It's like, what the fuck? Like, and he had hands. It's like, motherfucker, you weren't even in the war. You were Harry. You pulled a Haz.
Yeah. Yep.
You pulled a Harold.
That's a wild looking dude. Even in that movie, he looked like he just woke up out of an electricity storm.
Oh, Nolte, he's a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude, he's a sick pup.
Oh, yeah, Burn Me Till I Die. Yeah, 100% right. And I saw 50 Cent talking about this. He said that, and he was right, and Jay-Z has a bunch of this guy's paintings in his house, and he has a bunch of pictures of the dude up on the walls and shit in his house. He wants to look like Basquiat, and Basquiat was a gay painter. He has his hair done just like him. He does like him.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I've seen that. that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got they all got these he's got some old white Jewish guy who got a hold of all these guys and friggin' turn them into like monsters and set their monster off in them, like Clive Davis, and I bet you Jay-Z's got one, like a Lou Pearlman types. Like these old creepy dudes, man. They're just like creepy old dudes.
Yeah, I agree with you, Edwin. All the parents that were okay with the diddler and they gave their kids to him should be prosecuted in a criminal court of law. You're 100% right about that. I agree with you.
Yeah. They just gave their kids. They contributed, enabled that. You know.
Mm-hmm. And people that have been around for long enough, they know how both of us feel about stuff like that. It's that we have nothing but hope for these kids, man, and like we feel for them and the shit that they went through. It's not their fucking fault. And you should expect people that are grown up now that went through those kind of things to be a little touched in the fucking head. I mean, you just have to expect it. And you got to like pat them on the back and say, it's okay, man. Your mom hoards you out. It's not your fault.
Yeah. Like that, what was that crazy girl, the Gypsy Rose, who they said she had cancer and like knocked her teeth out, the mother, and then she had the mother killed by the boyfriend.
Yeah.
You kind of can understand, like okay, I get it. You were tortured. You're gonna hate the people.
Yeah. People are just going to be a little touched when they go through stuff like that. And that's why I've said, like, people like Drew Barrymore and stuff like that shit happened to, and they've turned out, like, actually not only stable, but, like, good people. They deserve, like, a hug or something, or, like, a big high five, you know? Because if you're fucking 11 and 12 and your mom's feeding you Coke and, like, putting you on, couches with grown 30 and 40-year-old men telling you to fuck them, you come out okay.
Well, we talked about that before. And, the way she grew up, we thought you'd figure she'd be doing meth in an alleyway right now with dead.
Yeah, and like done fucking 10 pornos already and stuff, right?
Yeah. Because she was out partying, getting drunk, probably sleeping with older guys at like 13.
Yeah, she talks about being 11 and 12 and doing rails and banging old dudes and at these Hollywood parties while her mom was getting banged in the room next to her.
God help her mother. That's terrible. What a disgusting whore.
100% disgraziata fucking whore, bro.
I blame the mother, not the daughter.
That's right. And that's exactly what I was saying is people that have been around long enough know that we both feel that way about situations like that. It's like that is not that girl's fault, and she deserves a hug. Yeah.
Yeah, the mother was the bad one.
Yeah, 100% a bad one. Yep. Because I don't care there's no excuse for that. I don't care if you're an alcoholic. I don't care if you're a drug addict. That's your daughter. You do what you got to do for your stuff. You don't whore your fucking kid out.
No, you protect your kid.
That's evil. It's literally evil. Yeah. Evil, like the fruits of the devil. Fucking evil. It's bad news, bro. All those.
Do you believe that lady Jaguar when she said there was rituals?
I mean, I'm always skeptical of stuff like that because it's a bit extreme. I mean, it's possible that people would do stuff like that just to make it part of their party and like make it seem kind of spooky, but I don't think that those people were necessarily like legitimately part of like a cult ritual that they believed was going to work. No. But I believe that it's possible they put on a bunch of weird plague masks and had a party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to be trying to like creepy and edgy and all
sure. Yeah. Why not? That I would see. They're eccentric. They're rich. They can do whatever they want. They're doing whatever they want. I could see that. Everybody's wearing a cloak and showing up holding fire and stuff. Why not? They're weird enough. If you can do the things they were doing, I believe they would do anything.
Yeah, she is a little crazy. Like she went on Piers Morgan and was like,
I saw that, dude.
And then she goes on another channel. She's like, yes, I seen the devil. But she was right about a lot of things. But
it's true.
Outlandish stuff though about sacrificing prostitutes, put them in suitcases. I'm like,
oh wow,
they put a prostitute in a suitcase and killed them.
Wow, I watched a couple of clips that were a few minutes long from that period. Was she saying some of that stuff in that interview? So I'll have to go back and watch the whole thing.
No, a recent one. She said they put a prostitute. I think it was Piers Morgan, where they put a prostitute.
Yeah, then I'm gonna have to go back and watch that whole thing then. Yeah, because I only watched a couple of clips that were a few minutes long. That's interesting.
A suitcase or something. Like it's crazy.
Oh, Kevin Hart's in a bad way right now, Burnley. He's not in good shape. He already publicly cheated on his wife with women and got caught. There was video. His wife knew about it. She chose not to divorce him. She stayed with him. Now there's video of him at these freak off parties walking around kind of like he's doing like VJ. He's got a microphone. He's walking through rooms. The funniest one is he's standing in a bathroom. There's these three women behind him. One of them's in a bathtub with this big fluffy hair, and she fucking sets it on fire with a candle. I was dying, bro.
Wow.
These bitches were so fucked up on drugs that like they were literally setting their hair on fire. It was lucky for her she was in a bathtub, but it still made me laugh because I'm sick. It was fucking hilarious. Kevin Hart, though, is one of these is another one that I'm saying is a victim. I think that the FBI came because we saw the whole thing about how his wife was like, "Hey, you cheated on me. I know you were at these fucking freak offs. If any videos come out of you doing shit at these things and it goes public, I'm leaving you." So I think that the FBI came to his house too and was like, "Hey, you're on a bunch of these videos. And you're doing all these women and stuff like that." Because I have to believe that when he cheated on his wife and he really tried to keep it a secret, if he was with women and not trannies or men, I have to believe this is a straight man. That's all I'm saying. So if he's at these freak off parties, I'm assuming the video they have of him is probably having sex with multiple women at the same time as a married man. And his wife's like, "Listen, motherfucker, good for you for not getting your back broke out, because I'd have left you for that. But if any of these fucking tapes get out of you doing this stuff and this goes public, I'm leaving you. That's it."
Oh yeah.
That's it. And you can't blame her. You can't blame her. You're in a room full of people having sex with people. You're disgusting.
No, that's disease. You're gonna do it again. You're gonna bring back diseases. Just disgusting.
Yeah, how could you do that? How could you do that and then come home to your wife? I've said that to you before, bro. You'd have to burn your clothes, buy new shoes. You can't bring anything like that into your house.
No.
Nothing. Like, you'd have to throw your shoes in the garbage, your belt, everything, bro, and just like go to the store and buy a whole new outfit and then wear that home.
Oh yeah. Without a doubt, they'll smell that right on you.
Well, yeah, and you're bringing bad stuff. You're bringing that shit into your house. You know what I mean? Like, on a fucking, however you feel. Like, if you're a spiritual person, you're bringing that kind of energy into your house. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, into your life in general. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, you're just fucking like, that's the way I look. Like, you're literally tainting the house where you like share with your family and your wife. That shit's twisted, bro.
Yeah, it's some like weird fucking Caligula type.
It is. That's a great way to put it.
Real degenerate.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah, because Caligula would have had a 50-foot bed with all the gross Ricky and shit going on everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Him and Nero and Tiberius.
Yep. They've been over there like, "Sammy, look at that Mins over there with the sun on his muscles."
Yeah, Schmiegel would have been over
He's
there.
all sweaty.
"Can I cut your hair?"
Exactly. "Oh, you're bald? Well, I hope you're a mighty top, Mr. AB.
I'll give him a snappy cocoa. Ain't it?
Yeah. It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah, he's probably just worried about getting killed right now and getting out. He needs his bail. That's what he got. He got all his lawyers probably pushing for.
Oh, for sure. That's got to be their number one goal, of course, man. They've got him in a nasty hole on suicide watch. He's very uncomfortable right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be back in the 5-star hotel doing cocaine off a twink's ass.
Yeah, going from a lifestyle of mansions and eating whatever you want, and
a lifestyle of mansions and mans.
Yeah, well, still living a rich style, flying on jets, having a house as big as a fucking school, and all of a sudden you go to a little cell. And he can't cuddle with any Transformers or nothing right now.
No, not right now. There's no cuddle time right now.
Transformers might kill him for clout.
No. The sheets and blankets to build tents out of the bunks.
Yeah,
none of that.
No love.
Can't make your little fucking Emmy collages out of the magazine papers in the common area to put on your wall. None of that.
No, the day that they first met. No, that's all gone. Yeah, oh, good. I would, like I said, picture what that fucking Jennifer Lopez is probably going through mentally.
Dude.
Like, now her whole career will be this, known as this forever.
Yeah, and it could be either way. It could just be that she was on that gross Diddy time doing the multiple people, or it could be like involved in crimes, or both. it's going to be interesting. I hope we get to find out.
Yeah, who knows? Well, you said the lawyer says he's taking it. When's the last time he said he's taking the trial?
The last time I read that was last week. But I didn't look up any. I was just looking at the most recent stuff that's been coming out. Let's look it up and see. Hang on.
Well, he's doing that to scare people. Say, get me out, get me out.
Yeah, I really believe that. Yeah.
And he's going to run like Simmons. He should, because why not? If you're him, think like him. You know you're going to jail. Might as well run. Go to some weird country.
Let me see.
Act like a paralyzed person in a wheelchair.
Let's see. 10 hours ago, it says confirmed Tupac family attorney is investigating Diddy. Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking case has been reassigned to a new judge.
I don't know, Roscoe, if it's there. I don't know what country he's in.
All right, let's see what this one says. Hang on, I'm going to open up an article real quick and see if we can get some news on. Oh, no, that one's not right. Hang on. Oh, yeah, no, that might be okay. Hang on. Let me get that. Okay, so they've submitted another notice, or they've submitted a notice of appeal to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. So they're filing an appeal for the bail. Again, I guess they're appealing to a higher court, is what it says.
Yeah, well, the right people can talk to the right politicians, they can get him bail. He can try to flee.
Yeah, they're trying to get a new judge to overturn
The bail verdict.
the September 18th decision to deny his request to be released from jail on conditions including a $50 million bond. He's still being held in the special housing unit, but he's getting fucking pinned with all those new lawsuits we were talking about earlier. It says that they still doubt that even another judge. We'll have to see what happens, but they said that his obvious willingness to fuck with witnesses is what's going to keep him from getting bail.
Yeah, yes, yep. Because R. Kelly got bail. A lot of these creeps got bail, but he started messing with the witnesses. You can't do that.
The other two, they said that particularly mixed with his substance abuse and what seems like an extreme anger issue.
No way, not him.
Yeah, so it says that the danger they think is quite serious. They don't think the bond package that they've offered would assure his return to court. So they think that he would run, and they think that he'll fuck with witnesses. It says that they specifically think that he's a danger to the community because he won't necessarily return to court, and there's a possibility of witness tampering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. Apparently they're putting up for an appeal now. They're trying to have his judge reassigned, it says.
Well, they probably the warden's probably thinking, "Oh no, I hope these black ops don't come and tell me he's gonna die again. Another one's gonna get killed."
Oh yeah, they pull another Epstein inside the cell and it's over. I said that before. People will riot, I think, if they did it in the cell. They're gonna have to clip him on the way to the van. Like some gang member's gonna have to jump out and fucking stabby, cut in the hallway, and they're gonna have to clip him with
an accident. Or an accident, the van's driving and it hits a train hits it or something.
Sure. I'll go along with that.
You know, going over a train track and the train just happens to hit the van or something.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. Why not? Like you said, there's enough people with enough money, and they could literally try anything.
What about Ellen DeGenerate? You think they're gonna mess with her?
I don't think so, because the only stuff that I saw where she was involved with him was she said she had him on her show, and she said that, or Diddy said that she had been invited to his parties before, and she got really uncomfortable, and she was like,
Oh,
"Yeah, I've never been to your parties." He goes, "I know, but you're always invited." She goes, "Yeah, but I don't go." And then he goes, somebody said something about, or she, no, she goes, I don't typically stay out past midnight. And Diddy goes, "Oh, well, that's a different kind of party." And she got even more uncomfortable. And she goes, yeah, I know. I've heard that.
yeah. Well, to be quite honest, usually lesbians are not really like the predator. There are some, but not really like the predatorial Ricky Yoons like that. A lot of them just want to find like some Rosie O'Donnell lover and like live in a log cabin together. You don't see really a lot of like butches like getting busted for rape, right?
Oh,
Like,
could you imagine the level of penis envy that disgusting fucking goblin would have at a party where everybody was hired for having the biggest dong? She'd have turned green with penis envy. She might have thrown herself into the sea.
oh yeah,
Yep,
yeah. She hates men.
100%, 100%. Yeah.
I remember when
She
she
wants to
first. I
put
remember.
pig faces on him and tie him to a stick.
Crossbow. I remember when she used to tell people she was straight and she had that sitcom. You
I
remember that?
I don't, man. I don't. Oh wait, no, yes, I do. She had it was called Ellen. The show she had was called
Yeah.
Ellen. Yeah, 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 yeah.
She had some boyfriend. She's a Korea woman who's shuffling her boyfriend, and
Looking like an orc.
it's like, no, you got an anchor tattoo on your forearm, and you're chewing on a chicken bone,
Yeah, yeah,
eating gristle.
yeah. She definitely looks like a fucking
She
orc,
abused a
bro.
lot of people she worked with. They
I
said.
read that stuff. I do know about. I did read quite a bit on that stuff. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
saw some videos too where people were like, "Oh yeah, bro, she's a fucking nightmare. Fuck that chick."
yeah, she abused a lot of her co-workers and insulted them and made them treat her like a king or a queen, something like that. Whatever, or a they or a thee, a thing. Who knows?
Yeah, during her off hours, she entices children into the sewer with balloons.
Ha ha ha
Fucking, that is an orc.
ha. The orc guy. The fucking orc guy.
No doubt about it, dude.
Did she do a stand-up show? Oh my god.
And oh, really? I just saw that Carmela said that Ellen just did a new stand-up show on Netflix. Man, okay. I wonder how that's gonna do.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah, I never thought she was funny either.
She did some funny shit in the '80s, I believe. Like a couple of things that were funny, like some jokes that I can remember, but not much. But
Yeah, I remember she had that "I'm a wholesome lady" image with her stupid with the hair and all that stuff for that time. I remember.
yeah, she was so gawky looking. Everybody knew it. You could tell she was Butch Cassidy.
Oh yeah. I hate all you people. All I want to do is wear long pants.
Yeah, she was Butch Cassidy all day long. Cassidy Butch. But hey, each his own. But she's pretty abusive. Pretty abusive.
Yeah. Edwin says all after YouTube parties are now canceled. No shit. No after parties. That's for.
No. What do they call them? The white suit events.
Yeah, they had white parties. Yeah, they did. They had white parties, and then they had then they had the just the straight up freak offs. I don't know if like the freak offs were always separate, or maybe if they just can't. It sounds like maybe they. From some of the things that I read, like they'd have parties and like up to a certain time, it was all like family friendly and like you could even have your kids there. But then there'd be an announcement where they'd be like, okay, we only have one more hour left, and then all the kids have to leave, and it's going to be a different kind of party. So it's possible they make that.
I seen that where Puffy said that. Yep.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I seen that one. Yeah, he literally said that on his balcony, on the balcony of his house. There was all little kids there. It's like, where did those little kids go and sleep afterwards? Shit, but like I said, he's into little kids too, Sick Puppy. He's not just some try guy. But he's a sick child cred. One special rooms inside. Yeah, separated rooms come.
Oh yeah, and the door's locked. Yeah, the FBI agent was saying those were the rooms where there was cameras installed from angles that people would never have ever imagined.
Yep, just like Epstein. That's why so many people don't know they're on cameras. Probably people paranoid right now. Hey, in about 15 minutes, I'm gonna call it a night because I got my godsons are coming by tomorrow, and I got early.
Yeah, man, no worries, no worries.
Usually I talk on here all night, but I gotta go play basketball with them tomorrow and make sure I beat their little asses.
Yeah, of course, man.
Sleep, but those parties. Most likely, a lot of those people don't even know. Like the ones who went there are probably terrified, going, "Oh my God, was there a camera in that room when I was doing that? Was there a camera? Oh my God!" Well, they say that he is selling the tapes on the black market right now, making money. Like his people are selling them,
Yeah, it's sick, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
If you only got 15 minutes, I'm gonna hit you with a little bit of trash on blast before you go. I'm gonna give you just a few, and then you can take off. How about that?
Yeah.
So this guy here, this fucking asshole, says during an argument with his girlfriend inside their trailer home, a Tennessee man allegedly threw a car seat with the couple's baby inside at the woman.
Wow.
Yeah, it says they got into an argument. He punched his girlfriend wife in the fucking eye, and then when she tried to run and grab the baby, he picked up the car seat with the 7-month-old son in it and fucking threw it across the room at her.
What an evil, disgusting, repulsive looking Joe Dirt cousin.
Yep, and told her take the baby and leave the trailer. That's what he told her. Threw the fucking baby at her like it was just a garbage.
Wow. Imagine having no concern of a child's safety to do that.
Insane, dude.
Never mind punching how bad it is to punch your wife or your girlfriend.
Unbelievable.
Punching her is bad. Punching in front of the kid is worse. Throwing the kid at her is 10 times worse. You don't get worse than this creature right here. He should be ripped apart by Great Danes.
Yeah, no shit, man.
3 big Great Danes, a black one, a Merle one, and a brindle one. And let them rip him apart. Shred him.
Yep.
Wow, what a fucking creep. Hucking a baby.
Unbelievable. That's the part. I mean, yeah, like you said, punching your wife in the eye, that's a whole new level of scumbaggery. But man, then you threw a baby? A baby is your son. It's not even just like a random baby. It's your kid, and it's only 7 months old, and it's strapped into a chair, bro. What are you fucking thinking?
Man, what a fucking psycho.
Total fucking psycho.
You would
right, so then we've got these fuckers here in a brazen daylight cookie jacking attempt. A Maryland man and his underage accomplice tried to steal a wagon full of Girl Scout cookies from 2 little girls on the street.
What idiots.
The Girl Scouts were aged 12 and 13. They were selling cookies on a Saturday afternoon from a street corner when they briefly turned away from their wagon. That's when this 18-year-old kid allegedly grabbed the wagon and took off down the street towards a getaway car.
What?
Yep. One of the girls then gave chase, grabbed the wagon back. Yeah, then the guy let go of the wagon and jumped into the fucking getaway car. So the girl stopped him and got her cookies back.
Wow, good for her. Who the hell pulls over and wants to rob a bunch of Girl Scout cookies? That's fucking
Could you
crazy.
imagine? And now he's going to jail for it. Yeah, you're the guy that robbed 2 little girls of cookies.
And she took her cookies back.
And she took her fucking cookies back.
Did she have the power of Jesse Roth with her? Maybe Roth was like the guardian angel over her shoulder. Get them cookies. And fucking inspired her.
Entirely possible.
Wow, good for the little girl, though. What guts, ain't it?
No, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, it didn't say if it was the 12 or the 13-year-old, but either one of them, like, good for you.
That's impressive. That's impressive. They got their cookies back off this fucking asshole. What kind of cookies were? Oh, Girl Scout cookies. Those little mint ones, probably.
Yeah, a mix of them, probably. Yeah, a bunch of them.
We had one of my neighbors.
This fucking guy here.
She used to always sell cookies to us, man. Ah, look at this character. The fuck? It looks like that guy. EPM,
yeah, this guy here.
PM something. The Phillies Eagles guy. You know what I'm talking about?
I got you.
The YouTuber.
No, I don't know sports that well.
No, it's not sport. He's a YouTube guy.
Okay.
Who always gets caught meeting 14-year-old girls online.
Oh, wow.
And he wears Eagles shirts.
Weird. What the fuck, man?
And
now, this guy here, Pennsylvania police filed criminal charges against a college student who, while dressed as a yellow Teletubby, broke into a home, raided the refrigerator, and fled with their leftover Chinese food that he dumped into his man purse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, charged with criminal mischief and disorderly conduct. 2 a.m., he broke into an apartment 2 blocks from the campus while wearing a yellow Teletubby outfit. He then took the Chinese food from the refrigerator, dumped it into his man purse, and then walked out the door. He's 6'2", 310 pounds. It says that the Chinese food was found in his purse when they got to him. He just dumped like a bunch of sesame chicken and sweet and sour chicken into the purse and tried to get away. That's weird.
What the fuck? Wow, what a psycho.
I can't even imagine seeing such a thing. Could you imagine coming out or like looking at the camera and you see a 6'2", 310-pound yellow Teletubby stealing your Chinese food out of the refrigerator?
Hey, a fucking Teletubby. What the fuck possessed this guy to do that?
Dude, I don't know, but it's very amusing. Just the thought of that is absolutely hilarious. I can't imagine seeing something like that.
And a fucking Teletubby. Like, what is that? What is that thing doing? What a creature. What a freak.
At least sit down at the table, eat the food, have some baggies or something, man. Have a plan to steal the
Yeah, you just don't throw the food in a fucking... have some bags, some Tupperware to put it in. Yeah. Look at this guy. It looked like he ate a parrot.
Some Tupperware is a better idea. Yeah. Lifting at an adult novelty store. This dude, they went rummaging through his pockets and they pulled out a pocket pussy. He went into this dude went into an adult store, a novelty store, and tried to steal sex toys just by putting them in his pockets, trying to walk out. But I thought that was really weird that when they were going through his pockets, that's what fell out on the ground. It's just nasty.
Who would ever walk into one of them stores? Like,
bro,
fuck out of here.
I can't imagine buying something like that, bro. I really looking another human in their fucking eyes and like handing them money or like making that transaction. I just can't imagine it, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the multicolored rainbow phallus on the wall. Why don't you give me that King Kong looking piece over
Yeah,
there?
right, exactly, dude.
Put it on my card. Has the missus been in lately?
Put it on the card, even, right? Yeah, you got that credit card statement's got to be outstanding.
Yeah. As my wife came in today, because she said she was coming by to pick up some lube. Like, yeah, disgusting.
And the name of that thing just fucking floored me, dude. Who the fuck invented something called a pocket pussy? Like, how desperate are you as a human being?
Yeah, I know.
That you need some weird piece of rubber that's so small you can carry it around in your pocket? Like, what is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah, I didn't get how that would work, but
right. Yeah, I'm confused. I swear to God, I'm confused, man. It's just
confused also. Do you take is it a rubber?
It's a rubber vajay. It's a rubber vajay, and apparently it's small enough to fit into your pocket. So, like, how does this work? I don't get it.
You must have to cut a hole in your pocket. I'm not sure, but anybody.
Is this mountable? And, like, where's the other room? Is this for ridiculous fucking kitten? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, when a kid buys one, as soon as he comes out of there, he should be arrested by the Gestapo.
Yeah, bro.
Immediately and thrown in the gulag.
It's just weird. Everything about this was fucking hilarious to me, but that part is super confusing. I've never heard of such a thing. I don't understand how this thing like fits in your pocket and it's still a vajay. Like, and you're gonna use. I don't get it. I don't want to. I don't think I want to know, but I'm still like confused.
Yeah, I don't get it neither.
And this guy was stealing it. Yeah, and that's what you're going to jail for. That's amazing.
And when they caught him, when he's like, "No, it's mine. I had it before he came here."
Dude, yeah. As its name indicates, is a portable artificial vagina, some models of which are designed to resemble the vaginas of porn stars. Right, but the rest of them is not there, so I'm still fucking confused by the oddity of that.
Yeah. I don't get like the rest of their body is not there, and it's not really their body.
No, of course it's not. Right, 100%. Even if it's a mold of just that piece, like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's weird. It's real fucking sick shit. I feel I don't know what the fuck's going through these guys' heads that will order that degenerate shit and how desperate these people are and sick. All right, last one. I know you got to go, so we'll do the very last one. This is just crazy to me that you could do something like this to another fucking human being. After striking a pedestrian with his car, a drunk New Jersey man drove for more than a mile with the critically injured victim lodged in the vehicle's fucking windshield, bro. That's hilarious.
That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, that's insane for both people. I can't imagine being lodged like halfway into somebody's windshield, screaming at them to stop, and they're just like, "Fuck you, bro!" Like they're just driving down the street.
No, thank you. I have a heavy foot. The pedal to the metal.
Crazy.
Window shopping.
Yeah, and they probably would have kept driving if it wasn't for the police getting a report of an automobile with what appeared to be a person sticking out of the window, lying on the hood of the vehicle.
Was he drunk? Why didn't he like pull over and take the guy out of the window, for Christ's sake?
Exactly. No, I don't know. It's insane. Both angles you look at it. Yeah, why wouldn't you stop? Why wouldn't you get this? Why are you still driving? That just makes you guilty. It's very odd. But he drove for over a mile with this dude sticking out of the fucking thing. Says he struck him in a crosswalk too. The dude was just trying to cross the street, and this drunk asshole just runs him over and keeps driving.
Fucking nut, man! What a crazy dude! And just kept going. Like, don't even stop and like take the guy out and maybe call 911 for the poor bastard.
You know, or at least get rid of the body and get away because you're drunk. Like, I'll buy that for $1 too, but you got to do stop. You can't just keep going like it didn't happen. You have a human in your windshield.
Yeah, you're gonna get pulled. Someone's gonna get your plate.
It's not going to
Crazy
go
stuff.
well. But
Crazy stuff, man.
yeah, I guess he fucking was high or something, right?
He was drunk.
Yeah, drunk as a skunk.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I don't know what was that guy doing on my windshield, man. Why is he there?
Just blow through a crosswalk, hit some pedestrian, poor fucker sticking out of your windshield, laying on your hood, bleeding. Probably, I have to assume, screaming at the top of their lungs at you to stop the fucking car. You know, I mean, they'd have to be like, unless they were fully unconscious, they'd have to be just screaming at that fucking dude.
Well, maybe they're through the window. Hey, stop! Hey, man, I don't want to give you a ride. Get out of here. Get out of my window. What are you doing?
Exactly right.
Window?
Stop the car. No, you get out of my window.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my window, pal. Probably punching him in the face. I told you to get out of my fucking window. It's like, no, man, you hit me. I'm bleeding everywhere. Fucking nut.
Edwin wants to come on for a minute. You cool with that?
Oh yeah. Drop the link for him.
All right.
But I actually gotta take off. But you guys can sit up here and bullshit. Because if I don't get to, I gotta get to sleep. I gotta.
Yeah,
wake
well,
up.
I'm gonna go too. If you're gonna, that's why I said if you want to hang out for a minute, I'll let him up. But if not, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, bring him up for a second. Yeah.
All right, hang on. I'll put an invite in there then real quick. Hang on, and then we'll wrap it up and call it a night.
Yeah, I got my godson's coming down early.
All right, there's a link for Edwin. And come on for a few minutes, and then we're gonna call it a night.
That
But yeah, that's cool, man. You have some family time tomorrow. That's awesome.
Oh
always
yeah.
always important too as they're growing up.
Yeah, like I said, as they get older, they don't really want to hang out and sleep over Uncle Nick's no more, right? They want to hang with their friends, and they got lives now. But so when I do get a chance to get them over and go shoot some hoops, shit like that, we take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I haven't seen them in about a month. So got some catching up to do. Tell me about school and all the like stuff going down. Hi, Uncle Edwin. That's probably not him. Make sure it's him.
It's muted, right?
It's
MRE, can you hear me?
yes. What's up, Uncle Edwin?
Okay. Rat Trap, please forgive me for interrupting your program. I just want to remind you something in good faith. Have you downloaded your YouTube Studio app?
I have YouTube. I mean, yeah, I use YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. When you have a chance, download your YouTube Studio app. I want you to check the last column. That way you can get monetized. You have over 800 subs. In some locations, for you to get monetized, you only need 500.
Really? Wow.
And you have over 500 subs.
Yeah.
So, okay, when you have a chance, check your last column, and I want you to read it carefully. Once you read it carefully, it will tell you what you need to be monetized. Got it?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I didn't know that. What you doing, Uncle Edwin? I didn't know that. Some places it's only 500. Interesting.
Right. Depending on the location. Here in Puerto Rico, a person must have over 1,000 subs to be monetized. In other locations, only 500. So Rat Trap, check it and just read it. That way you will know what you need to be monetized. Okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll take a look at it. Yeah.
Okay. And as soon as you are monetized, I get 20% every Friday. Okay. Rat Trap, God bless you. A big hug and a big hug for MRE. MRE. Don't forget, you must be at the German embassy. You must be at the German embassy at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. God bless you both, and I
Have a
give you
good
both a big hug. And Rat Trap, do not forget, check your YouTube Studio app.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Have a good one, Uncle Edwin. God bless you. Yeah, I didn't know that in certain places you could only need 500. Oh wow. I guess it depends what region of the country and stuff like that. I know it's 1,000 over here on the East Coast.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I know it's possible to monetize the channel. I'm never really worried about it.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I'll take a look at it, but I probably wouldn't even do it anyway.
Yeah, it all depends. What's up, Parasite Slayer? Jason, they're denying people 750 for having insurance. People like me can send donations here and there.
Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, I could put up I could have a Cash App or put something up like that, but I just like doing the shows. I never ask people for money, or I'm not really worried about that kind of stuff, But I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, female. I can't say how it compares to female real women.
Yeah, that thing we were talking, the weird toy that guy stole. Yeah,
yeah, it's weird. That's bizarre and sick.
It fucking doesn't make any sense. I don't want it to make sense, but my brain is confused by it, dude. I'm like, what? How? What? No, this can't be a thing.
That's a real degenerate. You got to be a real degenerate.
You got to be a desperate, gross, degenerate motherfucker to have that thing in your pocket.
It's a mental illness, also. Let's be honest.
How could you carry that around in your pocket like a fucking rabbit's foot? Come
or
on.
even using it in general. That'd be the day I have a
weird
some plastic thing that I'm gonna fornicate with. That's disgusting.
It's not connected to anything. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I don't know how they even. It's a weird world, but hey, man, I'm gonna take off. Hopefully next Friday we can do a usual longer one.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Like I said, I've got a couple of things planned out for that one anyway. I'll try and come on a little bit earlier so I can drop the link and we can talk a little bit about a couple of those shows we were thinking about maybe trying.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I think the people would like it.
Yeah,
God bless us all. Remember, come back, leave some comments, hit the like button, and share. And God bless you all. God bless you, Rat Trap City.
You too, man. Have a good day tomorrow. Enjoy.
Yeah, I will. Later.
Later, man. All right, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Thanks to everybody for coming through. It's always good seeing all of you. You're all absolutely hilarious as always. The comments in here were nuts. You guys are robots. Love that about you guys. But yeah, leave comments. Hit the like button for sure. Share if you've got a channel. We always love it when you guys leave comments. Let us know, what part of the show you like, or maybe somebody from the Trash on Blast that was needs a little extra blasting from you. Maybe you've got something funny to say. Throw your 2 cents in on the Diddy situation. Let us know of anything you might find or anything you found interesting. We always try and reply back to everybody that leaves a comment, so we enjoy that. So definitely do that. Hit the like button, like I said, and we'll be back next Friday, 10:30 Friday. Maybe there might be a hell chat this week. We'll see how it goes. But until then, it's good seeing all of you, and I hope you have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Talk to you soon.